Hey, salute to everybody. Salute, salute. I wasn't even gonna do a stream. I wasn't even gonna do a stream. Lord knows I know I wasn't gonna do a stream. Um, but I knew. But I absolutely knew. I knew. I knew. I just knew. There's no way. Um, on this most high greatness of. I'm talking about the greatness of the most high. I'm not talking. I'm talking about the man that sits high, that sits low. Yah. I just knew on this great world that he created and 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 everything that we live in and everything like that, and even the things that media reports and all that. I knew LeBron wasn't going anywhere. I knew LeBron was playing. And shout out to my OG who just, man, he is limited and he lives in LA by the fact it works at the one of my OG homies, man, works at Staples and everything like that, and I should have took that bet, sir. But I don't, as anybody that really knows me, I'm not a betting man. But I could have promised y'all anything when the first reports came out that LeBron was going to be out. First thing that came to my mind was like, okay, he's not going to be out because he broke the protocol last year, you know. But every single player had to go through that process. Karis LeVert, the list can just go on. Basically, anybody that had to do protocol set up. Zach Levine, all these. It's. Shout out to my boy too, Raw Man too. Um, 'Cause I knew he spoke upon this as well. I know he has. And I ain't even watched his video. I just got his notification as soon as I said that. Shout out to the homie too, Raw. Shout out to homie Ticket TV. Shout out to my boy Pro Basketball Updates. Shout out to my boy LB Sports and Political. Salute my G. Salute to my boy. Salute to my boy LVZ. Shout out to my boy Brad. YME. Shout out to Bama and his wife as well. Shout out to my boy Marcus Brady. Shout out to D Money. Um, Shout out to Sean. Shout out to my boy Mook. Shout out to my boy C Hill. Shout out to Showtime, Trey, James. Um, everybody who comes over here and really and respects the channel, man. Who comes over here and chop it up, respect even y'all ladies as well. Salute to y'all as well. Annie K, Aries. I ain't seen Annie K lately. Annie K been missing on the milk carton. Um, we got Aries, Squeaky Davis. You know, I can't forget about the homie Panama Queen, my homie AG, my bestie AB, Angela Bennett, and the boys, man. Salute to the homie down in Oklahoma, man. Salute Queen. Um, Basically everybody that's been holding it down with me, man. We already know what time it is now. This ain't no shade towards no LeBron, so I know these fanboys gonna be coming out more than the NBA. But this is this is just pulled out in proportions of why you're bigger than the brand. And it seems like to me that no matter how much the Lakers are disappointing this season, they don't want to see that fail. So the question now remains is this: are the NBA giving up fake tests? Are they just doing this? Are they doing that? I decided to do this tonight instead of doing it tomorrow because I ain't got nothing else to do. Because like myself, um, I had to be isolated for 10 days. Then they telling me, then they isolated me another 10 days. Actually, they gonna tell me, see, this is just me in a regular sense. You know what I mean? So I already knew something ain't right about this. Something is not right. And you know what? We're never gonna know because every day they just know this NBA is a what? NBA is a business. NBA is like I see all these sports like gladiator. You know what I'm saying? Are you not entertained? You know what I mean? I just knew LeBron was not going to miss all these games. But this is the question that a lot of people fail to realize is that why is it just he just the only one that could get away with this though? Everybody else had to miss. Chris Paul missed significant time in the finals because of protocol issues. You feel what I'm saying? But this man don't get able to sit out. I don't know. Something that just ain't right about that. Something is just not right about that. And who knows if the man was being fraudulent or anything like that. Um, I'll salute to everybody in the chat. I don't know who's in there, but shout out to my boy Roger Morris though, and that's my boy in AZ man, and my boy Warner Woods Jr., Donald Woods Jr. as well. Salute to the homie man, the Louisiana homie man. Um, um, it's just good to see people I ain't haven't here see in a while. Would be good for them to let them know y'all still in my mind, huh? Because when I was here in the beginning, y'all was here. My boy D Rod from Arkansas was good. Um, I just knew from the beginning that all this thing and everything and all this and that there, I just knew it was all smoke. I just knew it was all smoke. That's why I never said anything to now. Even when the first situation even came out and came across, I was just like, man, I'm like, LeBron is not, man, they is not gonna let LeBron sit out for really. In that case, they would have made LeBron sit out last year, or the year, or the year in Preston, or in protocols when they was in that bubble. You know what I mean? But hey, when you hire to the law, you hire to the law. And that's why a lot of people don't respect. Hey, I ain't got nothing. Hey, that's what they want. You love it, you like it. But one thing I do know, no matter what the NBA or what anybody or whoever's trying to do all this, man, you is looking like a sad. You making your brand look very bad. You making your brand look very, very bad. Like you making your brand looks like basically everybody already know in the league that all the rules apply in the NBA to set one person. That's LeBron. They just keep it real. And it's not hate, it's actually a fact. The only time I seen the NBA really discipline LeBron was what? When he really get disciplined, he only got ejected one game. You feel what I'm saying? And he threw the punch, and he only got ejected one game. When I knew that ejection wasn't um um hey, I just knew, man, and in my heart of hearts, I already knew there's not gonna, something ain't right. So we gonna see what they gonna. I'm not even gonna be paying attention. Like I said, I don't watch First Take. Um, no, I don't watch Undisputed either. It come to the point now. If they ain't talking about no basketball thing, then I don't understand. So the thing is about it is that if they making all this nonsense about protocols, then why did y'all should let that boy Kyrie Irving be playing too? I'm just saying. There's a lot of players that ain't got that jab in the league. And I'm so tired every time I look at my phone. They always talking about Kyrie, how he's so selfish. He don't want to get the jab, and that's that man personal business, personal health. Me, I didn't get the jab. My job ain't making me get the jab. I already told them. If y'all try to make me get that shit, y'all crazy in hell. Know what they told me, man? We ain't making nobody get it because we don't have it. You feel what I'm saying? Um, why I'm not surprised? I don't. Hey, I know other people are surprised, but come on, man. Y'all really gonna think that Adam Silver gonna let LeBron sit out that long? Like really? It seems like they want the Lakers to succeed in some kind of way. I don't know how, but the writing is on the wall already. It's like I tell y'all, just sit back and watch. These folks tell on themselves all the time. They telling themselves all the time. Just let it build up, build up. I keep telling y'all signs and symbols rule everything in this world. Now, what kind of nonsense y'all really thought that LeBron was really going to be out? What kind of nonsense is that? I'm just saying. I knew that man wasn't going to be out. And sitting there lying to the people talking about this is what they do. This is exactly what they do. They lie. He has to be. Hmm. It's just, I'm just not even surprised what the NBA does. I'm not even surprised what they do because the NBA gonna do what they want to do. They want to protect this investment. So now I'm just sitting there like, how can somebody have two failed tests and then all of a sudden every the timeline, it's like I tell y'all the stuff, I tell y'all the storylines. Just pay attention to everything that they tell you. Just pay attention to what they tell y'all. It's not hard to figure out what they doing here. One thing about this world is this, especially the media. They always like to harp on the weak, which is the masses. Hmm. Did y'all really think LeBron was gonna miss all these games this year? I don't know. I guess this is how I see it. I just think the NBA just be laughing and they just Kiki and Kanye like, good job, man, for doing this. Yeah, man. Let me just give you some dap here, man. Let me just give you some dap, man. Let me give you some dap, man. Hmm. I just knew he wasn't. I'm not even surprised. I know other fans. They probably sitting there. Hey, somebody lying about something. That's all I know. And that's not me to figure out. 'Cause that's one thing I don't do. I don't try to figure out who's lying and who is this here. But somebody's lying about something. I know most of the LeBron fans are gonna sit there and say, of course, don't be hating on the king, dude. He's not the king. The king. And then this is the thing. I had done my done on recent. I've been doing my due diligence and research and everything like that. I never forget Sports Illustrated had this man sitting on the thing with a thing on his head and everything. And I never forget my dad. Rest in peace, my father. I looked at my dad. I was like, Dad, this is like the most disrespectful thing you can do. He's like, what you mean, son? He's like, look at this. He's like, oh my. I was like, yeah. So you make it seem like you're the king? That's just so disrespectful to the Most High, to to Yahshua, Yah, anything how y'all want to do. Now, by saying all that, I knew the NBA wasn't gonna I knew this NBA was gonna let this man just get his papers on, and let him start playing again. Come on, man. I don't know why people are surprised. I'm not. They never held this man to the highest standard. They held these other players to the highest standard, but him, he don't get it. He get a chance to skip the process. Now they said this man's supposed to been out. Okay, is he out? No. Is he out? He is not out. This man is playing, and he's gonna be able to play tomorrow night's game. So you tell me who's lying here. And I repeat, before I drop this link, I don't want to talk about no games. This is my show. This is my turf. We gonna stick to the topic. We sticking to the topic. I don't want to talk about no games right now. Things don't make sense. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna drop see what my homies think. And ladies, if you, even ladies, y'all got something to say about it? Come on in. We sticking to the topic, and I'm not talking about no game tonight. I don't care about tonight's game. I'm talking about this subject right here only. If you can't sit to the subject, do not hit on it. I do not want to talk. And I repeat one more last goddamn time, because it seems like I always got to repeat myself my own damn shit. We sticking to the topic. What up? What up? Oh, I see you, fam. I don't want to talk about tonight's game. I want to talk about what's going on now. Now. We sticking to today's subject as of right now. I just want to hear all the homies and their opinions. And even ladies, y'all have an opinion as well? Come on in. I just want to hear it. Because NBA, somebody's lying. They said LeBron's going to be able to play. They say he is cleared. They said that he is cleared to successful protocol test, and he will be eligible to play tomorrow night. Now, what I don't understand is how can he have two negative tests and then all of a sudden just end up coming boom? I don't get that. I don't get that. I totally don't get it. So the link is dropped. I'm waiting on. Hey, Uptown. Yeah, hey, hit the link, bro. Hey, the real homies that like you know what we do, man. We'll just sit there and chalk and chop it up. hmm Yes, LeBron James will be playing. Yes, sir. They say he will be. Um. So we gonna see what it what it's hitting for. What's up, Bo?
What's up, man?
How you? Hey, say, brother. Man, my phone. See, I was just laying here, right? I was just laying, and then my homie, one of my OGs, called me. Was like, "Hey, you won't believe this shit." I was like, "What?" He was like, "LeBron gonna be playing tomorrow." I'm like, "OG." I'm like, "OG." I said, "OG." He said, "TP, man, I'm not playing with you." I was laughing so hard in my bed, man. I literally had to get up. You know what I mean? I was like, "How?" He was like, "I don't know." but
Man, that
he's
was
been.
some lobbying.
That's this is just crazy because to me it's just like when the news first came out. First of all, that this dude was going to be outright, I was sitting there thinking this is not going to go on long because they didn't let LeBron sit out long last year. They
No,
they
they
ne-
didn't.
they never let that man sit out. Like even when he was doing before, and look what they did to Chris Paul. They made Chris Paul sit out. Look what
Yep.
they made Zach Levine. They made Karis LeVert do the same thing not too long ago. Like, dude, so it's like that's why a lot of this is why a lot of people don't like LeBron James because of this fact because they feel like he's above everybody.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the
this
NBA
is definitely favoritism.
and this one right here just turned into the case of it. Is what I've been saying. This man has always been above everybody. This man don't get hired. This man don't get held to the higher standards. I know these LeBron fans they're gonna be coming out the woodwork talking about we hating. I'm not hating. How we hating? I'm not hating on anything. The NBA is hating because they the ones that came out and said it. We didn't
Yeah,
say it.
you can't explain this one because I was just watching a video of Skip and Shannon this morning talking about this, saying that he's supposed to be out for what, maybe a week, and now this is coming out.
hmm I, there's one thing I always say, Oaktown. Um, and I continue to Um, this is the thing with me, as I tell people this ever since I was young. Signs and symbols rule everything in this world, man. Yeah, I paid attention to what they was talking about too, undisputed too. I heard it because I hear it on the radio on my phone because come on my
Oh yeah,
phone because I can't watch that show. I was like, they ain't got nothing to talk about LeBron about lately, so my mind has told me to listen to it today because they brought him up. I was like, they mentioned something about him. He's playing tomorrow. I was thinking about it on my mind, but I did not want to say it. And even if I did, would have said it earlier today, anything like that. So what? But I just
yeah.
knew, I just knew the NBA was not gonna let this man sit out. Dude, this man is feel like he's a. How can you have two negative tests and all of a sudden you get two positive tests? This shit don't. You can't make this shit up, bro. Dude, you know how I know you gotta make this shit. You can't make. Dude, my job, for instance, I had to go get cleared. I had to get cleared for me just for me to go back to work.
Yep.
At some jobs here is basically once you get COVID, you got two options. You can either get the jab or you lost your job. You see what I'm
Yeah, some
saying?
places is doing, yeah, and if you don't want to get it at certain places, at least out here in California where I am, we have the option, of course, of getting that jab, or you got to get two COVID tests a week.
hmm I'm sorry, sitting that. Hey, I know people gonna get tired for that big ass, long ass shit going up their motherfucking nose. That shit be hurting. The way they be slamming
Yeah,
that thing in their nose too.
yeah, I haven't done none of that shit, man. I've been able to avoid it, so I'm gonna make them come find me.
Hey man, hey, old town, I'm telling you, brother, you do not want. Boy, when that lady stuck that thing up my nose last week, I looked at her and said, "You forgot, I almost forgot who the hell you was." She was like, "I'm
But
just sorry."
you're ready to go Mo from the Three Stooges on her ass, huh?
Man, she slammed that thing so far up my nose, I thought my nose was gonna bleed.
Man,
Tell me, we gotta get the other one. I bet you have to.
so they have to do it in both nostrils.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's how they do it here in Oregon. I don't know how they do it there. You know, every place
Okay.
is different. You feel what I'm saying? But here in Oregon, man, they stick both of them things up your nostrils, sir.
Yeah, I'm not letting them do all that. They gonna have to find me. They sent me like some type of paper before I went on my Thanksgiving vacation,
hmm
and I think I'm supposed to go online and register and all this shit so that if I don't get the vaccine, I gotta register for the test. I haven't done that shit yet, so I'm gonna make them come look for me. They haven't said nothing yet, so I'm gonna keep avoiding.
Yeah. God knows our people, man. The Most High knows our people, man. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
He definitely knows our people, man. But like
So
I
who are
said,
y'all playing tomorrow?
I don't know who they playing. Hold on. Who the? You know, I don't. You know, I'm not a fan of the
Yeah,
Lakers no more. So I
because
don't
if
want to
it's a
talk.
prime time game, that could be it.
I could tell you who they play. Hold up. Let me go to NBA.com. Who they? Yeah, they play the Clippers.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It, it's like, I don't know why they don't want them it's just like, and shout out to Tubar, man. I knew Tubar was gonna. I like his take on it too. 'Cause I just got done listening. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Tubar. Is there a Tubar? I'm at agreement, man. They want the Lakers to succeed in something. I don't know what, but like I say, the NBA. It's like I tell people. TV tell on themselves all the time. You just gotta feed into the bullshit to know what's real and what's not. A lot of
Agreed.
shit, a lot of shit is fake. That the majority of the shit is fake, but you gotta pay into the signs and the symbols and everything. Cause when they was talking about that shit earlier, him and Skip, I was like, why is he? Oh, 1 week, man. I don't believe that man gonna be gone. I was saying to myself, in my head, I was like, that man might be back tomorrow.
No, I tell you what's fake. I tell you what's fake. That Murr from New York City, he's a coward.
Oh no, 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 no. We get all that. Hey, but it's one thing. Hey, but Lou, but one thing you gotta realize, and one thing I already noticed. All these mayors and everybody, they all in cahoots together, man. Let's
Yeah,
just
they
keep it
are.
real. Let's just keep it real. They always been cahoots with everybody. I'm not even mad at the mayor because I knew the mayor was gonna switch up and everything like that. So
So what did the mayor of New York do? Was they backtracking off of easing up on the mandate?
yeah, cause he gonna still say even if he did, when he just cause he did, he won the mayor. And he said Kyrie Irving still gonna have to get the jab if he want to play for the
He basically said it's on the NBA to allow Kyrie to play. I'm like,
Okay.
Hey, salute OG, salute, much love and
Hey,
respect, man.
hey, what's
salute
up,
man,
man?
salute man.
Hey, big win for the bull. Hey, Blue, big win for our Bulls tonight, man.
I know y'all won. I know. Hey, I get it. Hey, hold on, boo. Hold on, big worm. Hold on, big worm. I got you.
Oh, okay,
We
my
gonna talk
bad, my
about them.
bad. Oh,
We
I
gonna
didn't
talk
know.
about them. We gonna talk about them. We
Oh,
talking
okay,
about this. We
okay.
talking about this subject right here. We talking about this topic right here. You already knew LeBron was gonna. I already knew LeBron was gonna play.
That's
I already knew
crazy,
he
man.
was gonna
That's
play.
fucking crazy.
How can you have two failed tests and then all of a sudden
All of a sudden, yeah, come on, dog. Hey, man. T Price, you like you always say, we know what that shit's hitting for, man.
y'all niggas need to wake up, man? That's why nobody.
But anybody else, let it would have been
Hmm.
anybody else. They would have had to sit out 2 weeks or some shit, man. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they made Zach
and
Levine.
tickets right too. Kyrie needs to sue the NBA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's gonna
I
be
don't know.
tough though,
I
because
Yeah,
don't,
yep.
I don't think he.
because if the state got a mandate and they could
Hmm.
use a loophole, they gonna do that,
Hmm.
and you gonna
Yeah.
waste a lot of unnecessary money
Yeah.
fighting an entity more powerful than you. I wouldn't even fight
That's a
that.
fact. That's a fact,
Yeah.
OG.
Hey,
But
you
on
gonna,
that, what
yeah,
needs to happen with the Murr, they need to pick at him. Cause how you gonna go out there and say you gonna try to help change the mandate and you go back on your word?
That's what they all do.
yeah,
Man,
Once they
hey,
get
politicians.
hey,
it,
big bro.
once that's the key of being a politician, being a liar.
I knew once. I knew once they let. Remember when we were talking about that shit when they let Bradley Beal play in New
Hmm.
York and he don't even got. He's not vaccinated. I already knew they was
Yeah,
on bullshit with Kyrie, man.
yeah, and that's a stupid mandate because they're doing that in San Francisco too, where you don't have to be an employee of San Francisco, so you can come from
The
out of
thing you got to
town,
ask,
like,
the thing you got to ask
and
from that
play.
Murray and all those people, how much money are they paying you, bruh? Like,
I mean, politicians lie, man. They say whatever to get elected.
Salute to everybody once again. I do like to apologize for what happened earlier. That would never happen again. From people that understand this know this for sure. I don't like niggas that be on dumb shit and say stupid shit. So if you're not in the platform, if you're not in the up here on the panel, I don't care what you say in my comments. But trust me, I got my goons. I got the homies, the real people. What I call goons, people that really got common sense and knowledge. They know when you're trolling in my chat. I'm
Hey,
not gonna do no blocking. So you
Yeah,
might
I
say
heard.
some stupid
Yeah, I
shit.
heard that little rap. I heard that little rap back this morning talking about talking bad about Kobe, man. Like,
hey, T
Yeah.
Price. Earlier when we was talking, remember
Mhm.
I ain't want to say it because I was like, I know that shit's serious. But I'm like,
Mhm.
I hope a nigga don't lie about no. I was like, I don't even want to say it because that's some real
Mhm.
serious. And look at this
Right.
nigga back like this. I
I
didn't. I
told
was
you.
gonna say it. I was gonna say.
Yeah,
It.
I
I
know
was
you
like, I hope that
was.
nigga. I was like, I hope that nigga ain't faking this COVID shit because that's just. And I ain't want to say it, bro. Like on, I ain't even want the words to
Mhm.
come out my
Word
mouth
come out
because
mouth,
people
right?
really dying. Like, so I was like,
Mhm.
nah, I don't think he'll do that. Nigga, look, you know what they gonna say? He got a bad test reading. They gonna say the test thermometer thing read him wrong. That's what the cover up gonna be.
Oh, so his first two tests was wrong. Is that where we were going here?
All I know is if a nigga catching that virus and can damn near, you could still, he could have still gave it to AD them. Like just saying, y'all want to say a scare or whatever. Say
And
if it
just
wasn't a
because you
scare.
got that shot, just because you got the shot,
Yeah.
you can still pass it.
So what the fuck is you telling me I can't play basketball for if niggas that got the shot still can get that shit to a nigga and still catch it? Man, let me play basketball.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. What do y'all think was the whole point of announcing all this shit in the first place? Because this don't even make no sense.
I don't know. Hey, the bigger picture will be this. I'm glad you said that, Old China. Like I told y'all, I tell y'all this all the time. Signs and symbols rule everything, right? Now the plot thickens. We ain't gonna know the answers now, but wait till the season continues to go on. Then you'll have your answer. Why? You see what I'm saying? They always telling themselves. I keep trying to tell y'all this all the time. Like, man, hit the. Let's get these likes up, man. I got 15 people watching. Only got 9 likes. Come on, man. I have more people than that in here, actually. Come on, man. Let's get these likes up in here, man.
Hey, that boy quickly. I like quickly.
Hey, they just not using them right over there.
Yeah, I like quickly. And Randall gotta know how to give it to the hot man too. Don't try to.
Yeah, he's still learning that, learning how to be a star,
Yeah,
and learning on
don't
how.
always think it gotta be on you. Like you ain't got that. Not like that, but you don't got that
And
type
of course,
of
Memphis Grizzlies lost by 74 on
what?
Omaha. Yeah, they lost by 74. But you know who ain't played either? John Morant. When you lose your best player like that, you gonna lose bad.
Hold
That
up, you said
They lost by
74.
74.
152 to 117.
Hey man, 152 to 117. You said 74 points.
that's what he said. They lost by 74. Let me see how they did lose by
That's not
74.
74 points.
That's not
Nah,
saying that's not. Let me just
nah,
see.
that's like 35.
I
That's
don't
like
think that's the
35.
worstest loss in the world. That's the worstest loss in the world. 74 points? Hell no. They had to have like 50 or
Oh,
something
it
like
was
20.
152. No, they won 152 to 79.
Damn.
They
He
beat the
must have tried to
Thunder.
say he
They
must have
beat the
tried to say
Thunder.
they beat somebody with, and they
Oh, okay.
had
I
70.
got you. Yeah, Omaha. Okay, I got you, Omaha. Yes, yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
the worst loss that I ever seen was the Bulls beating the I think it was Detroit 140 to like 89, something like that.
Man, I seen so many blowouts like that in the 80s and 90s, man. It's kind of hard to say which one is which. But let's get back to the business, though, y'all. Yeah, I already knew, man. Non-Snoop the lead TV. Lakers is reeling right now. We got to put 80. This is up. We got to get LeBron back out there.
Hey, y'all think Antonio Brown gonna file the appeal for being suspended for 3 games?
Man,
No,
I don't even want to talk about Antonio Brown, man. I'm talking about this subject here because Antonio
They
Brown, man,
they
you
they ain't
already
kind of
know what
part
they
of the
doing.
subject. They ain't kind of part of the subject, right? Because he lied about having the jab.
So what? I'll lie too. Shit. Come on, man. I ain't gonna
my
judge that
thing
man
is
for lying like that.
my thing
Hey,
is you
you got
lied
some
and you
people,
got all that money. Well, how
right?
much money did you spend for that motherfucking fake ass thing?
Feed
You
that
supposed to
thing.
spend some money where your shit passed the test. That's some shit for a nigga on the streets to get caught. Not a nigga
Yeah.
that got that much money. I'm just saying on some real shit. If I got money like that, my shit better pass when they try to look at it. Like, don't give me some shit when they check it. They gonna be like, oh, this shit fake. Nah, nigga, nah. That's some shit for a lower level, normal nigga on the streets. That's for getting caught. Your shit kind of bootleg. It'll pass if a nigga just glance at it. But
Oh man.
his prestige, he should have been passing. You can't be at his height in the world where your shit gonna get on TV and take a chance on getting cracked.
But Aaron Rodgers was the worst, man. Like,
Come on, man.
Hell
We already
no,
know.
no,
We
no. They
already
said
know.
I'm gonna
We
say it's
not
about the
white.
same. I'm gonna say it's about the same, man. Cause y'all both, like, if you want to say it like this, y'all both got niggas thinking that y'all are clear, and y'all not. I don't give a damn how
Hmm.
I got caught. Y'all said y'all was clean, and you're not.
Oh wow.
What you got on this, big bro?
I came in a little late. What you talking about?
Only thing I said, are you surprised that LeBron be able to clear to play tomorrow?
It ain't surprised me.
I already knew, but it didn't surprise me either. When
It
they
ain't
sat there and
surprised me.
said that he was going to be out for I'm like, no, man.
No, man, come
They
on,
didn't
man.
do that last year. They didn't do it the year before
Right. I
either.
mean,
So now all of a
he's
sudden, now you're going to make this man. And then the man sat there and punched the man, and then he gets one game less than the other person. That let me know right then and there. Yeah, yeah.
he's the darling of the league, man. Come
And
on.
I already knew that too.
y'all think
Yeah,
y'all he gonna get booed tomorrow night?
I like he gonna get booed in Staples.
right. He ain't gonna get booed. They gonna
Come
cheer.
on, man.
They
Come
gonna
on,
be
man.
happy he there.
Man, the Clippers. Come on, man. Come on. I can't
Man,
believe
they
you
gonna
said
go
that,
pom
man.
poms at him and
LeBron,
everything, man.
LeBron, basically what he got was a clear day without getting put on the injured list. Like, he got a break. Like, he didn't have to get put on no injured list or nothing. He just got extra days of letting whatever the fuck hurt on his body heal up.
Yes, man. The media got a fake story. They ran with it. They made it up, and that's it. We know LeBron ain't gonna be out no 2 weeks. Really? Oh, LeBron gonna be out, and they don't say he come back.
I'm telling you, I was this close earlier on T Price stream of saying, I hope this nigga ain't faking this COVID shit. But I didn't want to say it because that shit real. People is losing people. So I didn't even want to put it out there like somebody a play.
Yes.
Like, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but shit.
But if we know, but see, we gotta understand LeBron's pride in the past. I'm with you, brother. I was thinking same, but I said, but somebody I said, this don't feel right to me. He
Yeah.
coming back. Don't feel right.
Yeah. It's just like, hold on, man. I can't see it. Like, nah, this is some other shit, nigga. You getting rest. Fuck that. I felt like that the
Right,
whole.
and so I'm saying if you want to get rest, but just say you want to get rest. You
But
want to
it
fake
clears him.
that.
See, yeah, his pride and ego from that old sitting down on games and shit, and him hurt or his body ain't being like Superman. That kept him from saying anything about an injury. He don't have to get put on no injured reserve. He don't have to say he's injured. He don't have to give up no part of his body to the league and letting them know this is where I'm hurting at. Nothing.
So I feel like this. I don't know how people feel on the team, but as a team, man, I don't have no respect for you.
You call him to get along game. It's the media to get along game. And
Yeah.
LeBron isn't playing right with him. That's why
What's good,
Kyrie said they
Salute.
pawns. Call them pawns for a
Oh,
reason.
salute to you, nephew. Salute to you. Yo, good win. Yo, good win for y'all tonight, man.
Hey, good
Knicks again.
game. Good
Knicks
game.
again. Nick, hey, y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it again. Allen Burke, you could have plugged in Kemba Walker. I'm just saying. Y'all could have played it. Y'all could have played a bit, but you didn't.
And why is he not playing? Why is he sitting on the bench? Is he being a trade piece or something?
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
think.
think.
Yeah, he
It's
is. He
bullshit.
is. He out of the
He's out of the rotation. I understand he out
Yeah.
of rotation, but he ain't even coming out the bench. So that
Oh
let me know he's
shit.
gonna be a
T
trade
Price.
None.
piece.
You see the comments? They said Memphis lost by 74.
Nah, they won by 74.
Oh
Who
shit.
who won by 74?
They beat OKC.
What score?
It was
Oh my god.
152 to 79,
What?
and that's without John Morant. and
You
that's
said
without
what?
John
What? You
Morant.
said one
You
what?
know what? When you lose by that much,
152
somebody got to
to
get fired.
79.
Somebody got to get
Damn,
fired.
do you know what that means? That's Slaughter City. You mind, man? Listen, yeah, somebody got it.
And guess what? And what you call it didn't play. I'm looking at the stats right here. Jaren Jackson had 27. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players in double figures.
Damn.
Jaren Jackson had 27. The next highest was DeAnthony Melton from USC. And then the second highest is Santanic Alma. He had 18. And then John Conchar has 17. Xavier had 11. Brandon Clark had 11. Jared Culver had 11. Dylan Brooks had 11.
Yo, what the-
Steven
just
Adams
crazy.
had 9.
no.
Desmond Bain only had 2. Wow. But dang, but that's
So
that's it.
everybody's scoring the team.
Tyrus Jones had 10. There you go.
Yo, that's
73 points is the record they said I'm seeing on NBA.com now as it flashes through my phone. Yeah, but I already knew the Lakers was playing the Clippers. I was like, okay, man, my
60 game
OG
against Dallas, that nigga need to get fired.
man, my OG called me from work. He called me at his job. I'm like, OG, man, what you doing? I'm thinking he's home with his grandkids. He's like, man, I'm at the Staples Center. He said, you won't believe this shit. And then next, soon as he told me, then I start seeing everybody start posting up their video. That's when they just made live. I'm like, hey, this shit's really real, bro.
That shit looking like some 2K shit. You like, hell nah. Nigga, they got this shit. They must be this shit. They must mean somebody score or something like the team score. Like, what the fuck? I know this nigga ain't got no goddamn 81. I don't care what nobody say. That's 100, nigga, in today's game. That's 100. That's the marquee. If right now, if you go out there, you trying to beat Kobe 81, you ain't even thinking about Will Chamberlain 100. You like, let me get that 81. I'm good.
yeah.
You think anybody gonna ever break that 81?
No.
I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you who I think
eventually,
can. I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie. I think Steph could, but they have to give him the ball like they gave Kobe the ball in his last game.
I think Kevin
It'll have
Durant
to
could
be
do that.
on purpose. It'll have to be on purpose. Like for somebody to break that, they will have to go out there shooting to break that. Like and they have to be a good shooter. Like nigga, it'll have to be a Steph or a Clay, like a nigga like that.
I can
And
see
maybe
a
even
Clay doing
KD,
it.
even KD, if you force feed them the ball every fucking play,
Yeah. And
like
then,
that's how you can do it.
and then you gotta understand too. Like, when Kobe had 81, he didn't play the fourth quarter. If he would have played the fourth quarter, who
He
knows?
probably
It was a
would have
nigga in
had
high
100.
school. It was a nigga in high school who scored 103 points. Like in
Yeah.
San Diego somewhere. They gave his ass the ball every fucking play and did a screen. He was launching threes. Wop dee wop. Wop
Yeah.
dee
Even
wop. I was
LaMelo,
like, what
even
the fuck?
LaMelo scored 100 in high school.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
You just gotta give a nigga that amount of shots. Look, you gotta think. It take in the NBA, it's gonna take 50 shots to probably get 60 points sometimes. So a nigga gonna have to he gonna have to really stretch his arm and shoulder because you're gonna be shooting today.
Like I say KD because I think KD can easily score 20 points in a quarter just like that.
Yeah, but
this
look
is
at all the niggas. Look at all the niggas I just named. All of them can. Look at Clay. That's 35 in a quarter. Look at Steph. He can explode crazy. Like look at KD. Like you said, if you put the ball in their hands and let them just say that you're shooting it, only pass it if you want to or whatever. But we want you to shoot every play. They can do it. All those players right there.
And you gotta think about Clay. Clay one time had 60 some points.
And that's what I'm saying. He got that off of like the ball coming to him, not him just shooting it because like trying to like get the point. It was like shit, I'm open. I'm coming off the screens and shit. I'm just whopping it. So just think if he went in there with an attitude. Like these players don't even go in there thinking score like that. They like, I'm just trying to score good, play good. They ain't even going in there trying to do shit like that every
you
night.
didn't hear about Booker. You didn't hear about all this stuff about Booker because he put up that 71 points in that one game. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
Like when Booker can get hot, but I don't know he can put up that many points every now and then.
I
Who?
mean, I remember when he did that little 70 point game. That was good. That's when I knew that he was an offensive nuclear bomb waiting to happen. Like that's ain't no accident.
Hey,
I don't care.
remember
When a
last
nigga
year?
do some shit like that, you like this motherfucker dangerous. Like once he learned how to hone, he just don't. He just to me, he haven't learned how to hone into his craft yet. He just ain't know how to unlock it. He don't know how to go super saiyan whenever he just want to. That shit surprises him.
Hey,
He didn't even know he was gonna do it.
remember last year he went up in the playoffs against the Lakers in that one
Look,
quarter.
don't forget. Kobe had the 63 game, and then he said, "I will do it again another game." So that's the confidence, like Kobe. You don't hear a nigga talking about I'm fit go score 60 something like that or 80 something like that again. Who's saying that right now? Kobe told niggas, I'll do that shit another game later on.
Like the only person you can talk like that was Larry Bird.
No, I ain't talking about what he was going to do to you. I'm saying Kobe said, I'm going to score and break that record another game. They took him out with 63 points and they was like, do you want to go back in? He said, I'll do it another game. And then did it another game. That's cocky. That's cocky, arrogant.
Kobe in that fourth quarter because I think he was.
That was the 100-point game right there. That was the 100-point game. That game against Dallas, that was the 100 straight up. This nigga had 63 in the third quarter. You think it was hard and it was still 2 minutes left in the third quarter. You think it would have been hard for that nigga to go out there and score like at least another 30 or something?
No, I think he would have got at least 110, 112.
Nigga probably would have got 90 something for damn sure.
See how I'm paying homage to the greats that we seen that who we all in it.
Look at
A lot of people forget about how good Ron Harper was before them injuries, my nigga.
Yeah,
And
Ron
Glenn
Harper,
Rice.
boy.
And Glenn Rice, one of the best marksmen. That's why I say, Steph, I don't know, bro. I know some niggas can challenge you on that three-pointer. I know too many thorough-ass niggas that have proven. I know your daddy's Dale. I get all that, but hey, I'll put Glenn Rice in there against your ass any day of the week. I take Dale Ayers in there too.
I want to say congratulations to Damian Lee for becoming a father, though, man.
Who?
Damian Lee.
Damian
Damian
Lee.
Lee.
Warriors. That's brother-in-law.
Any that's some more.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, okay.
Hey, we can't leave out downtown Freddie Brown.
Downtown Freddie Brown, of course, you already know that. And look at that. Look who's guarding him, Pippen. He looking at Pippen like, really, Pip? This what you gonna
Did
do?
nobody wear them knee bands like that nigga Glenn Rice? He had some special ones.
Yeah.
Look at his overall. But they always try to sit there and say Michael Jordan played against bums and playing against no competition. Man, everybody was legit back then. Everybody. It was three. You had three. It was three-dimensional.
And they wasn't no punk. He was like,
Hey,
that face like, he was like, boy, what you want to do?
That's
I
Charlotte team.
love when the Lakers got him. I love when the Lakers got Glenn Rice till them knees went out.
Oh man, me too. He spent a lot of time with his team who drafted him, the Hornets, and then he ended up doing a lot of time with Miami. But everywhere this man played, he always produced though. That's one thing. When you, that's how you know your IQ. That's when now you know your game travels.
Boy,
This man
was lights out. I don't give a fuck. Like when he used to hit his three, that it was like barely touching the bottom of the net. You be like, what? Like, damn, Glenn Rice. Some bitch. Him and I'm gonna tell you, look, big dog, nigga.
Glenn Robinson, yep.
That nigga dropped that thing. Look, that nigga dropped that bomb on you. Be like, this motherfucker this buff ass football player, body looking motherfucker.
Look
This
at
nigga out here shooting like
Jordan
this.
like, all right, Glenn, I'm gonna need you tonight, Glenn. I need you to go out there and put them buckets up, man. Shoot them
Look,
shots.
now you go shoot that shit like you be shooting that shit against me.
Right.
Right.
Hey, you remember when Seattle used to have those knockdown shooters?
Yeah, I just talked about them.
I'm talking about Hawkins and
Yeah, the Hershey Hawkins,
Hershey Hawkins.
Dale Ellis. Then they
Strimpler,
had
what's his name?
and and
Strimpler,
and
what's his
it,
name?
and it had Jack Sigma too. Back in the
What was that
time, they
other
had
white boy that
Sigma
used to
back in
wear
the
that
day.
mullet? What was that white boy who wore that mohawk mullet, like Striffler or something like that? What was his name?
Oh, Della Shrimp.
Talking about Della Shrimp,
Boy, he was
Della
another
Shrimp.
nigga that'll dot your eye from that 3 point line with Seattle. Boy,
Yeah,
that nigga
yeah.
knocked your shit up out there. Why, why?
Della was a
Yeah,
bad man. Della,
yeah, and
Della had
Yeah,
game.
he could play.
Della was 6'9" too.
Yeah,
I just now spoke somebody up. Ain't nobody know who the fuck, not us. I'm saying whoever listen, they like, who the fuck is that?
they don't know nothing about basketball. Remember what you called try to challenge me earlier, talking about
That was
I don't know
around.
nothing about. I like how you know about all these old school players because I grew up in there watching. I remember watching Glenn Rice at
Hey, I
University of
remember when
Michigan. I
I
remember
remember
when
when
Glenn Rice was wearing this right here.
Yeah.
I remember when that
You
was
know what team they couldn't beat? You know what team they couldn't beat that year?
you talking about the '89 season Michigan team.
I said that team they thought that nobody couldn't beat, Illinois. Illinois was top of the world with Nick Anderson and Kendall Gill and all them boys. That was later on down the line, but even back then, they didn't think Michigan was gonna win. It was him, Ramil Robinson, Lloyd Vault. How many people remember Lloyd Vault?
Oh,
Lloyd Vault, no
Lloyd
joke.
Boy.
Yeah.
And I could tell you somebody else. I could tell you
Liver
somebody
Hill.
else was on that team. Palinka, Rob Palinka.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Palinka was on the
Well,
team too.
Rob Pelinka came off the bench.
Yeah, he came off the bench. He
Yeah.
was number 3.
Yeah.
The
See,
reason why nobody didn't believe they gonna win it all because Steve Fisher was a rookie head coach.
Yeah,
Nobody.
that's one thing.
I wanted
Even when
to,
I
I
was
wanted to
younger,
go to
even when I was
Georgetown
younger,
when
Lou,
I was
hey
young.
Lou, hey Lou, when I
Yeah.
was younger, I
I
never
wanted to go
followed
to
the story
Georgetown
what
when I was
everybody say
coming
on
up. I was like,
TV.
I'm trying to go to that black squad right there. I'm trying to go to Georgetown with all
I
everybody at
remember
right
them
there.
Georgetown sweaters back in the day. Them
On
Hoya
I used to see
Georgetown.
everybody
sweaters.
rocking
Everybody
that
was wearing.
Georgetown shit.
Yeah,
Everybody
Hey,
was
it was
rocking
a
that
lot.
sure.
Hey,
Georgetown
don't
shit.
forget. Hey, don't forget.
Yeah.
It was a lot of kids want to go to UNLV too because they were
Yeah, a
little.
lot of them wanted to go to Temple, play with Don
Yeah.
Chaney, and they want to
Okay.
play for
Yeah.
Nolan Richardson in
Yeah,
Arkansas.
Well,
Arkansas.
yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
forget about the
I
great Nolan Richardson. He
That's
he the one
right.
that's he the one that started the 94 feet of hell. He the one that started it. You know who else is know who else is doing that right now? The coach Mike Anderson, and guess who he sat under? Nolan Richardson.
Richardson. And let me say about Nolan
And guess where he's
Richardson.
coaching at? St. John's.
St.
And I'm gonna be doing the
Johnny's.
game. I'm
Hey,
gonna be doing the
hey, let
game
me ask you
tomorrow.
something. Let me ask you something, Price, because I never even got to ask you this. I don't even think I was on this, like on the stream when this shit happened. But
Go
do
ahead.
you remember when that coach, that white coach, when he threw like the chair and all that shit
I'm
they was
talking about
talking
I'm
about?
talking
Bobby
about
Knight. Bobby
Bob,
Hey,
Knight.
look, this is what I'm
Bobby
saying.
Knight.
Look, to
Yeah.
me, I don't know. I ain't seen too much, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that shit like would have rubbed me that bad. Like, damn, he threw a goddamn chair. Okay,
hmm
I don't know if that shit would have scared the shit out of me.
Hey,
I would have been like, that nigga threw a goddamn
I
chair.
didn't like Bobby Knight. I
Hey,
wasn't no
Bob Knight
Bobby Knight
had
fan.
done way worse things than just threw a chair.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fact. He done
Look,
way
as
more
long as a
worse
coach,
shit than that.
as long as a coach don't hit me with no like
That
racist
mother-
family type of shit, like hit me with that. I don't really care about him
Yo,
cussing,
he,
get mad and shit.
he's a choke. He's a choke player. He's a choke players out. Yo.
He should choke them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should choke players out and
He,
shit. Show
he
the
one
fuck did.
time back when he first got in, he grabbed referee by the neck talking about that was a bad call, and they didn't throw him out the game.
But you gotta understand though too. He
Color.
the
Color
color,
makes another thing.
color, and he produced. You gotta understand that. Two things.
I don't care. Somebody gonna tell me one of my homies, one of my subscribers say he'll take Blake Griffin. You can have Blake Griffin all you want to. I still take Sean Kemp. He still ain't posterizing no niggas than Sean Kemp.
Oh yeah.
Blake Griffin ain't better than no Sean Kemp.
He ain't better than Sean
Hell
Kemp.
no.
Ain't better
That
than
ain't
He ain't
Sean
better.
that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And-
That's not even. Look, it's a lot of motherfuckers. He ain't better than when it come to dunks. We ain't even got to just. You ain't better than Dr. J. Motherfucking Sean Kemp. Motherfucking Vince Carter. Motherfucking Tracy McGrady. Motherfucking Kobe Bryant. Like motherfucker, shit, man.
He
Somebody help
ain't
me
better
out.
than
Shit,
Sir
it's,
Charles. Sir
man,
Charles. He ain't better than Sir Charles. And Sir Charles was 6'4", playing in the box, and man. And Draymond, you really think you better than Sir Charles? Nigga, you can't even lead a team.
And you
That's
can't
what
you
argument they like to use nowadays. He can't lead a team like LeBron. KD can't lead a team like LeBron.
but you
Every,
know the
I'm
po-
still mad they didn't give Jordan that MVP over Barkley that year.
and let's understand is the players that we talk about, they had killer instincts, man.
right, they
They
all
want
was
to
killers, and they know what they was known for. Not just offense, they was great. What
on defense,
defensively, and another thing they can do when the ball was in their hands was wait what free
create
throws
free throws, and create the other
and create
people.
My
and
bad,
create.
Jason Richardson.
Hmm.
Shit, Jason Richardson, Aaron Gordon, fucking Zach Levine. Like I can just get a grip of niggas right now playing. He ain't better dunker than like
He
shit.
ain't better in game
Paul
than Glide
George,
to
he ain't
Glide.
better than before Paul George hurt his leg. Fuck that. Paul George was gambling on shit.
Look
Yeah,
at
Fuck
like I
look
said,
he floating low. Look at
look at that.
look at that.
Look at that.
Glide to Glide, nigga.
Oh my
Why you think
goodness.
they call him Glide, nigga? Look at him, put them knees up like a pony.
Look at
That
that. Oh my
nigga put them
goodness.
knees up like he was a pony.
If y'all really want to see something, look at the five Slammer Jammer back in the day. Look at old videos of them.
I already
Man.
got all that shit. Come on, man, Luke. Come on, man.
Larry Nance,
We all old
Larry
enough
Nance
here to
Senior.
know about all that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we was talking
Larry
about
Nance
Larry
Senior.
Nance yesterday,
Larry Nance Senior. We were talking about Larry Nance Senior
or a couple
yesterday.
days ago. Yeah.
Look at that, man. Oh my goodness.
Like I still can't
That's an
believe
old
NC
Drexler right there.
Old dresser, the
On
prime.
Sean Elliott.
No, that's on David Robinson.
No,
Is
D.
that David
Robs.
Robinson? Oh
Yeah.
shit! No, that's Sean Elliott, ain't it?
Yeah. That's
32. Number 32.
No,
Oh, that's 32. Oh, yeah, that looks like David Robinson. I see 32 now. Sean Elliott was another bad dude too
Yeah.
before his injuries. Real talk. And you already know how I feel about Grant.
Ooh, Grant, Matumbo.
Well,
Damn, Matumbo,
everybody
you be
shitting on
you.
Matumbo. Everybody
You know what?
shitting on it.
Detroit kind of ruined Grant Hill's career with that when they forced him to play in that playoff game with that injury.
Boom. Both of y'all niggas.
Both of them, one, two.
Stark.
Jared
Oh,
Wallace
that's
and
fine.
John Starks. Don't jump now.
Right. And he would never got hurt.
Man, that dude. Man, look at that. Oof.
Yeah, his shoes was nice too. I had
Oh,
a
his.
pair.
Oh man, I still got a pair in the closet. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I never pull those things out.
Hey, T. Price. Remember that cricket box he used to have back in college?
Hmm.
I tell you
I
one
couldn't
thing.
stand Grant Hill back then because he went to Duke. Because they
But
beat
Duke was
Kansas in
Duke.
national championship. They
Yeah.
blew
Yeah.
Kansas out, man. I couldn't stand him, man. I couldn't
Hey, T.
stand
Price,
him.
I had to wear them shoes. They was too nice, T. Price.
Oh, I wore them back in the day, bro. But now that I'm older, I don't wear them no more, man. They're like collectibles, bro.
Yeah.
I got
No.
I got all the AIs, the different color tip ones, the orange, the blues, the reds, and all them. And them
Hey, y'all,
collectibles.
what y'all favorite Kobe dunk of all time?
There's too many of them. Kobe just got too many of them.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna just put one out there, but it is too many. I'm all right. This is Kobe favorite Kobe dunk. You ain't said on nobody, ain't no Pacific or none of that. So I ain't feeling like you taking it from me. My favorite Kobe dunk. T. Price played it just the other day when I was a little kid. Nigga, I went straight to the fucking middle school basketball courts, nigga, and try to learn how to run under the baseline and just don't look at the rim and throw my arms back and dunk it. That shit shook my soul. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. This nigga kept running and dunked the ball like just went backwards with his man. I don't know. I can't explain it. You got to see that shit in motion. For real, like you got to see that Kobe dunk in motion. He had KG trailing him, and he ran under the rim. You know how these niggas run under the rim when they trying to find somebody to pass it to? They just run under the rim for nothing and run right out, back out. He did that, but he just went up and just dunked it and just kept going towards the sideline like with it. You didn't even think he was gonna do that shit. It was a crazy dunk, man. Shit, that's probably where he first probably injured his motherfucking shoulder. Shit, doing shit like that.
Man, I got too many of them. I say the one he dunked on the dunk he did in Denver when he was after a free throw, he went behind the back. That's when he was number 8. That was my favorite 8 one. And other than the one he did on Sacramento too, when he reversed it, oh my God, that was just nice. I can't get that dunk to save my life, but I got a picture of it though. I got a picture of it on
Mm.
my.
Yeah, number 8 Kobe was most athletic. That's when he was young,
Hmm.
Hey, I like Afro Kobe.
young. Yeah,
Yeah,
Afro
but
Kobe.
hey, but look, 24 Kobe, when
Hmm.
24 Kobe dunked on you, it was that much
Hmm.
sweeter because he was
Hmm.
older and it was like, what? He shouldn't have did that to you.
He was
Cause
stronger
look, he was
then too.
24. Look, you forget. I think he was
Yeah,
24 Kobe when he put them nuts in Dwight Howard mouth.
No, he was 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel say it because
He
the
was 8
haircut
because
throw me off. The
Steve
haircut throw me
Francis was
off.
still playing for him at the time. Steve Francis was
Okay,
still in the league.
the haircut throw me off because I know he changed it somewhere a little bit after that haircut when he cut the afro off. I think he changed it like 2 years after Shaq left, something like that. Hell no. Whenever he got to 15 years, he changed that motherfucker, huh? Or 10, one of them, 10 or 11
Hmm.
years. His 10th or 11th season, he changed that motherfucker.
I think he didn't he become the Black Mamba
Jimmy
after
Jackson.
he cut his hair
He
though.
he became the Black Mamba when he faced Tracy McGrady.
He
When
plays
Tracy
the T
McGrady in
Mac.
that game against Tracy McGrady, and Tracy was trying to clown him and dog him, and he was
Hmm.
like, and Tracy found that shit out on ESPN. He was like, man, I was dogging Kobe ass. He like, I'm wondering what's going on. Like, shit, I'm out here having a game. And he was like, all of a sudden, halftime, Kobe come out, dunk on everybody, me, the whole team, like slap the backboard, got a tech. I'm
Hmm.
like, what's going on here? He like, I'm trying to stop him. He like, man, like what the fuck happened to him? He like, I thought I was having my way. But Kobe let it be
Kenyon
known. He
Martin.
was like, I went in the locker room because that's when he was going through that case. Kobe said he went in the locker room and he had to separate Kobe Bryant. You handle the
Hmm.
street shit, the family shit, and the Black Mamba. You just kill shit. Fuck everybody. Everybody out my way. I don't give a fuck about what the fans saying. Nothing. No, like that's how he said he created him when he went back out there because he said he was about ready to retire. He didn't even know he wanted
Hmm.
to play basketball no more. And he got that on that Muse. He explained that whole situation on the Muse.
Yeah, that was a good documentary.
Yeah.
That was real good. That
And that
that
nigga
made
called his
me.
career out too. That nigga said about
Yeah.
19, 20 years. Chick Hearns was like, about 19? I said, chick. Nigga, I don't want to hear nobody tell me LeBron, man, I'm sorry, but if you want no chick, it's hard for you to be in that greatest thing. You got to know chick. The jello's jiggling, the eggs are
Hmm.
cooling. Man, you got to be there for that shit,
Too
man.
much mustard for the hot dog.
Man, look, hey, I felt some type of way when chick died.
Me too. When he died, the Lakers just seemed like the
Mhm.
Lakers
Yeah,
play
man.
by play
I
just
thought they
took a
was gonna
major
win
hit.
that for him. I thought they
Hmm.
was gonna win that for him and for Jerry Buss. I thought it was on. I'm like, oh, I know these niggas not fit to like lose this year and Dr. Buss gone.
Hmm.
Like this haven't been same since he been gone.
It ain't been. You know why? Because he knew basketball. That nigga, and he knew, and he attracted the. See, not like that. He attracted the free agents. Niggas heard through the league how good Jerry Buss treat you.
Uh,
Hmm.
Shit, I'm trying to go get that Jerry Buss treatment, nigga. He had limo pick you, your family will
uh,
fly you here. Magic told me about it.
Magic
Yeah.
Sabala.
Shit, nigga,
Uh,
Magic was getting paid under the table, man. I'm gonna go and keep it real with y'all. Magic getting paid under the table, man.
He's been getting
probably
paid under the
did.
Dr.
table
Buss,
ever since that age shit. He been paid
yeah,
under the
he
table.
been getting paid under the table, man. He been on an
He's still on that
unclosed
age. No, you
account.
talking about this
Yeah,
dunk right
he
here?
that
Mm.
under. Yep, that one, nigga. He just ran straight under the barrel and just kept going. After he did
Hmm.
that dunk, he kept going. Like he didn't look back at KG. Nobody. He just ran back down the court. I was like, hell no, nigga. And we didn't have all this
Did he turn
YouTube
the
read.
backboard?
Man, look, he just ran straight down the baseline, and
Hmm.
KG thought he was gonna come up on that end. He jumped past the rim and threw his arms backwards and dunked it. That's what he did. His whole back was on the other side of the rim, and he just made his arms go backwards and dunked the shit. He could have pulled his shoulders out of socket
You
doing
know
that
this
shit.
nigga put a lot of niggas on the
It's
poster.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was
I ain't
my
gonna lie.
favorite
If
dunker.
I seen Vince Carter going at the rim, I'm right there. I don't give a fuck what the
Hey,
coach say. You
hey,
can sub
hey,
me. I
hey!
ain't
I
going
want
up
to ask
there.
everybody on the panel. I already know what the dude's name is, cause his name. What's this dude's first name that Charles Barkley is dunked on? Right here. I know. He used to play for the
Hey, Randall
Celtics.
said it.
That's
I
Dino
heard that.
Roger. Remember Dino Roger?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big man.
Vaguely. That must have been like in the early '90s when
Hmm.
Bird was about
I
done
remember when
playing.
he did this dunk right here. Boy, them and the man, I'm telling you, when the
Oh, Van
Blazers and the
Exel.
Lakers used to be going at it for Magic. I seen Magic going against Terry Porter, and then now I seen Shaq and Kobe going against Damon Stoudemire and all them other and Steve Smith and all them other men. Man, Portland had a man. They
I
team
don't,
was
I
stacked.
don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. That '91 playoff game between the Lakers and Trailblazers, everybody saying that that was the upset by the Lakers. No, the Lakers was still a better team than Portland at that time.
Yeah. Well, Eldon Campbell played on that team, right? That was
Hmm.
like early in his career.
Hmm.
And Cedric Ceballos.
Yeah, everybody mad. Everybody thought Elton Campbell should have been a better player than he was.
He was talented, man. Yeah,
See,
they
he's
they
number
thought he
eight.
was soft
He was
back
number
then.
8. Trey told you he was number 8. Look at Dwight. Like, oof.
He was 8. Yep, I see.
But
Elder
Steve Francis pushed him at the end. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Look at the white. Look at the white jaw. He looking up like I hope he make it.
Hmm. I gotta show love to
Elder
EJ.
Campbell was all right.
Yeah, he was, but people thought that he should have been a little bit better. But yeah, he was cool. But they was calling him soft too, though.
Hmm.
They
It
said
was.
he wasn't working as hard as some. They thought he should have been more dominant. But Elton Campbell had some
The
nice
reason,
games.
the reason they say that because if you seen him at Clemson, then I think he was there at Clemson with Horace Grant. They thought,
Came a long time though. Kobe.
This is one
hey,
of my
that's my
favorite
favorite one
ones.
right there.
Yeah,
And this
yeah.
one right here,
Mm.
preseason. Ben Wallace, I'm sorry.
Damn.
You got dunked on. He dunked on a Mecca Okafor when he came out from that Achilles.
Hmm.
The next year in the playoffs, you know he baptized Dirk. You remember when D Money said that? Hey, T Price, they ain't Dirk.
Well,
Shout out to my boy D Money, man. D
yo,
Money had me
yo,
cracking
yo,
up.
see, look how he does. See, like his whole body broke.
Hey, Dirk was a
Oh,
bad man,
he
but a lot of
was.
people don't know. This is one thing they always want to throw in my face. They throw it to Kobe people, but people know common sense. Kobe killed Dirk every single time until that year. Every single time they played against him, Kobe used to
Yeah.
give them niggas the business, bro. It's hard to go to 4 straight finals and shit like that. Kobe did it twice.
You know who body used to move like that?
Try to go to
Remember,
three straight finals. Try to go to 3 straight finals and shit. Kobe did it
hey,
twice. Just
y'all remember Stacey Altman, right?
yeah, the
Oh, for
plastic
sure.
man
Plastic Man. Yep.
His
with
body,
Running Rebels.
UNLV.
his body used to almost move just like Kobe. Like,
Yo, Stacey Augmon had hops too, though.
Yeah, Stacey
Yeah.
Ogman was a bad man though. Yes,
Ooh,
Ogman.
wee.
That's why they call him the plastic man.
That Running Rebel squad
And
was
Gary
something. I
and all the
hated
people.
that they lost to Duke. I wanted them to
Hey,
smash
I
their
think
ass
that was
again.
red. I think that was red for them to lose that shit, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Cause look, I never forget it. My brother had an AAU game that day, and we came home and we watched the last bit of the game, like watched the last bit of it, and I was just like, even in my mind of a hearts, I'm like, okay, we know Grant Hill plays at Duke, you know Bobby Hurley and all that. I was like, they gonna smash him. They just beat him by like 50 something, like by 30 something, like the year before.
Yep. Yeah, by 30.
You know what I'm saying? So stop reaching, Pip.
think about what happened after that season. T. Price, UNLV went on probation. They was
Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm. That's how it goes, bro.
Yeah, that Duke made me sick. I couldn't stand Christian Laettner and Bobby Hurley. They got
I
on my
didn't like them
goddamn
either.
nerves. And you know who else made?
Only one I liked was Jason Williams. I ain't gonna lie, Jason
Yeah,
Williams when he was at Duke, he was different, and
yeah,
I
me
knew he was
too.
different, and I knew he was different. You know what I
hey,
mean?
I like
You
Chris.
know
I
who
like
else
Chris
I couldn't
Kerr.
stand?
What about Chris Kerrwell? He was a great player at Duke.
Who?
He wasn't big time. Chris Kerr was
Yeah.
all right, but he wasn't no
Oh
big
yeah.
time luxury Duke name person. No.
Hey,
He was no household
the
name.
What you was
who
gonna say,
who
O
I
Town?
really couldn't who I really couldn't stand on that Duke team
Danny
was that
Ferry?
crying ass. Yeah, him too. No, Thomas Hill, that crying ass
Oh,
motherfucker.
Thomas here. I
He
couldn't
made
stand
me
him
sick
either.
after Leitner hit that shot.
Yeah,
That
he had like he
motherfucker
caught the
made
Holy
me
Ghost. He had like he caught the Holy
sick.
Ghost. He had like he found Jesus and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he made me sick. I hated all them Duke fuckers, man.
Man,
Hell
look
yeah,
at
I didn't
Magic
like
got
nothing.
on. Look Magic was that Dennis Scott. Man, you know
That's how
man.
them point guards was back then, man. He used to get in your grill, man. That's how it was when we was growing up. You made a
No.
mistake, nigga. We need you, nigga. Stop doing that dumbass shit. You hear me? I know Magic. I know Magic breath was stinking like a motherfucker.
Oh man.
I had to do my due diligence in one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Yeah, I'm only allowed to have 10 of them on here, so I still got some more people I need to add. Who else? Some people I need to add, y'all. That was from our
Hey,
era,
I
though.
don't care. Hey, I was kind of happy when Duke beat Kentucky that night.
No, I wasn't. I don't
Hell
ever
no,
root
I
for
wanted
Duke.
Kentucky.
And you
Jamal
wanted Duke to
Mashburn.
beat Kentucky? Nah,
Nah,
no,
hell
Lou,
no.
you can't be from
Hey,
the
I'm a
South.
still,
You wanted Duke to
hey,
win.
I'm a
Yeah, cause
still say
yeah,
this.
I forgot, y'all. Hold on. Lou like Louisville. That's why he said that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only biasness I get. Other than that, Lou, I was
Oh,
about to
okay.
cuss you out. I forgot I forgot you from Louisville, so of course you love that shit. I didn't like it
No.
because
Nah.
I used to root for Denny Crum
Mm-hmm.
in
Yeah,
Louisville. Purvis Ellison, never nervous
Yeah,
Purvis.
yeah, Purvis.
Denny Crump won three national championships in the '80s now.
Hmm.
Hey, I can get Daryl Griffin on here if y'all want to talk to him.
The Dunkin' Dutchman.
Yeah, he
No, we
is.
do it.
Yeah.
We
My
do it.
daddy grew up with him.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
it's cool. It's cool. Hey, you just like me. I know some people that play in the league and shit like that, but I don't be using, because I know everybody's busy. The right time will come.
Mm.
We'll arrange that one day. You know what I mean? Or you could just do it on your channel, bro. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Promote them on
Yeah,
your channel.
I've been trying to get Rondo on my channel. Rondo come up on my channel.
Hmm. These NBA players are eventually gonna tap in, especially the ones that knows that what the media be doing and shit. Cause I remember when I first started in the summer, everybody was in my shit. Ben McLemore,
Mm.
Oh
um,
shit.
yeah, Ben McLemore. I used to watch Ben play at KU, you know,
Okay.
and I didn't like how they made him sit out the whole first year. I'm like, okay, it's amazing how these other places they make them sit out, but Duke and Carolina and all this other shit, they could just still play. But you supposed to be a blue blood.
Yeah.
That let you know all these blue bloods is not created equal.
Yeah, I like those Kansas teams too. They have some good players.
Man, Kansas, man, don't even get me started. Don't
What
even
was the
get me started.
shooter? Rex. Uh,
Rex Walters,
yeah, Rex Walters.
Rex Walters was nice. Now I could tell you, his baddest team he had, Ward Williams had, was Paul Pierce's.
Yep.
'88.
It was him, Billy Thomas, Ray LaFrance, Scott Pollard.
Danny
Um,
Manning.
no, this was for Jock. This is
Oh,
after Danny
okay,
Manning.
okay.
I'm talking about that
Yeah.
team.
Jacques Vaughn.
Jock Vaughn, um, Rex Walters. Them niggas was nasty, bro.
Yeah, they was.
Oh my
I
god, I
thought.
thought they was gonna win it. And
Me
then
too.
don't get me started too. Bill Self has some good KU teams too.
Hey,
Especially when
didn't
he
they
had,
lose to Duke too?
I mean, they always
You
lost to
know
Duke,
what? You
man.
know what,
Yeah.
guys? Adonis Jordan was underrated, man. I thought he was gonna be one of the best point guards to ever come to the NBA. Like, but his college career was all that.
Yeah, this one I tell people: just because you don't make it in the NBA, don't mean you're not successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of these players go overseas. It's just like I was telling y'all, one of my brother teammates played with Eddie House at Arizona State.
Mhm.
My boy Alton Mason. Now he's coaching at Kansas City, Kansas Junior
Okay.
College. Go Rules. Shout out to my boy AT. I know he ever heard this. He was like, man, only one I know, man, that gotta be T Price, brother. Oh shit, That is it. Yeah,
Hey,
Hey,
I know
yeah,
Danny Manning's over at Marlin.
yeah. I know. He's a center catcher over there. He had a bad rap at Wake Forest. He wasn't gonna win at
That's what
Wake.
I'm saying.
He should have stayed
Danny,
at Tulsa.
yeah,
they ain't give him enough time to really build that team at Wake Forest.
Hmm.
yeah. He should stay at Tulsa. That was
I like what he was doing at Tulsa. You know what I mean?
Everybody thought Danny Manning going to be in Kansas head coach someday.
nah.
Mm.
Nah, they'll never put a black dude up coaching for
No
them.
way.
No,
Oh
no,
yeah.
no, no. And a lot of people that I know that stay in Lawrence, they'll tell you that. No matter how much that dream they want to come true, that will never happen.
No.
So, and the sad part about it is Kansas was supposed to be the free state,
Exactly.
and
But let
Missouri
me just
was
tell
the
you. Let
slave
me just
state,
tell
and they
y'all.
still got that attitude.
Let me just give y'all some brief history though. Check this out. Don't you know Kansas don't recruit in-state black players? They never have. And if they did, only one if they did, it was my boy CB McGrath, who
Yeah.
went to Salina Central. Then it was what's that dude's name? Simeon from oh my God, where is he from? He's from outside Lawrence, Kansas, from Leavenworth. He ended up playing for the Heat for like a couple of years, and then ended up getting out
Emmy,
the league.
Emmy. Okay.
Yeah, Kansas don't recruit in-state black players. They do. You know how many great players that was in the state of Kansas in the '90s,
Yeah.
bro. And
Yeah.
Kansas never went after them.
That's a shame.
Never. They
That's
always went
crazy
outside
though.
the break. I'm serious, bro.
Yeah. They are
My
they
brother
are
era,
racist out
the
there
era that
though, because
the
I've been
era
out
that I
there.
grew up in, dude. It was my high school. It was Johnson City High School, and it was And shout out to my boy Tony Barksdale, who went to Western Michigan. He went to Highland Park Scouts. Everybody know the black talent was on Manhattan. Manhattan had two of them. They had B.J. Ross and had my boy K.T. Turner, who was from Ohio at the time, but he ended up coming to Kansas. He ended up moving to Kansas, and I never forget how they cheated my high school in the sub-state game. They wanted Manhattan to win. That's how I knew it's politics in every fucking thing.
Mhm.
Oh,
You
okay.
know what I'm saying? But
But then,
even
but then Kansas
but
get
even
most their players from California though.
they always go out of state
Yeah.
anyway to get their players. Is what I'm saying. They don't recruit in-state players. K State would try to get more in-state. They'll try to get you before KU would.
No.
Cause I had a
Yeah, they
homeboy.
something else.
I had two homeboys that played on my street. Travis Reynolds and my boy Quentin Buchanan. And Quentin Buchanan was from Florida, and he ended up moving to Kansas and everything like that. Quentin Buchanan was a bad dude, but now my boy Quentin stay in H Town now. Shout out to Q. But yeah, man.
Who's the best player to come out of Kansas?
I don't know. It's too many great ones, bro. You might as well
Yeah.
say Wilt. Wilt's
Yeah.
topping the mountain.
Yeah.
I'm
Wilt.
talking about born and raised in Kansas.
I don't know, bro. Born and raised? No, no, man. Nah, man. I already told you who my favorite female player is from the state of Kansas. Y'all can look her up. Her name is Jackie Stiles. She from Clifton, Kansas. She still holds the Kansas records for points.
Cause we
And she
all,
played and she played in the WNBA.
cause we all, where I'm from, we say Ali's the best athlete come out of Louisville, but we always say Daryl Griffin the best basketball player to come out of
I don't know because Kansas don't have. I have to say Danny Manning then. Cause Danny Manning, cause he did go to Lawrence. He did went to West Junior High School where I went. I went to West. I went to West Junior High in Lawrence, and I went to the same middle school as Danny Manning. And at that time, when I was at West, my brother was. See, I was a year behind because I got held back. Um, my brother was going through it. That was his sophomore season. You know what I mean? So yeah, West Junior
Shit, I
High.
ain't been to Kansas in like 30 years, man.
Man, you won't even recognize Kansas if you see that
Yeah.
shit, man.
My
Kansas
my
has grown.
mom, yeah, my mom trying to move out there, so she moved to Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh,
Her
I see.
father, my grandfather, was out
I
there in
can't
Kansas
stand
City.
Kansas City, Missouri. That's oh my god.
Yeah,
That place is wicked. I ain't never
yeah,
seen so many. I never seen so many wicked people. I never seen so many wicked and miserable people in my life.
yeah.
Yeah,
You can't
my daddy lives in Kansas right now.
Oh, yeah.
apart.
I don't like after you left my mother, man. I like saying like, look, I don't like. Yeah, you live in Kansas, but I don't need to know
You,
what part.
oh, okay. Oh, well, whatever. Okay. Oh, yeah, cause yeah, I know my folks that's not there no more either. You
Yeah.
know, I know
Hmm.
they moving. I know my mom's and them moves to moves to Georgia. Cause that was my
Uh,
dad's dream was to have a dream house, family house in Georgia with all the family and everything like that. So I know they no
yeah,
longer
man.
not there, but sure other than that,
Last time I
my
was,
mom been there since. My mom been there since
My
1991.
dream is to buy some land and build my own house.
Yeah, that's probably like the best thing to do.
Like, if I'm gonna buy some land, it's gonna be in the woods, something like that.
All right, y'all can talk about tonight's games. What y'all want to talk about now?
But I ain't talking about no Knicks. I can tell you that much. I don't know. Fuck 'em. We sick with this, man. Allen Burks, the point guard. Get the point. Yeah.
Don't get my brother mad over here, man. Talking about them, bro.
Lucky Wilt saying, "Oh,
I ain't heard from Wills. I sent him an invitation. Wills, I don't know where you hiding at, bro. You say you wasn't going no ticket channel for a
Hey,
while.
I can't wait for Friday game between the Warriors and Suns again.
I'm
yeah,
gonna be doing
yeah,
my
we gonna get him
Jayhawks.
back."
I'm gonna do my Kansas game first.
Yeah.
Then I'll worry about y'all. I gotta do my Jayhawks because Jayhawks playing in St. John's. So when you play in St. John's, I gotta lay the red carpet out for the Red Storm
Mhm.
Yeah.
because they play tomorrow. Matter of fact, I think they play at what time tomorrow? Let me look.
I bet you. I know. You know. TP. I bet you y'all know the original name they used to go by. Don't tell them.
Oh, yeah, I know. Anybody know?
Yeah,
Old
I
time,
know.
What
I know. Old time,
Saint
I know.
John's original name?
Yeah, what
Nah,
St.
I
John's
ain't gonna
original
even
name
front.
was.
Nah, I don't even know. I ain't gonna even front.
I know.
What is it, Lou?
Talking about the St. John's Red Storm.
No, that's the new
Before
name.
before they became the Red Storm, what was their original name?
Hold on.
I'll look it up. I ain't trying to look it up.
That's a good question,
Google.
man. That's a good question right there, man. I already know the answer is because you remember they came out with the video when Nas came out with that video, Nas Life, and who was all in the video? Ron Artest,
Uh-huh.
everybody that played on St. John's that back then,
Uh-huh.
Eric Barkley and all them boys.
I walk it up.
Man, what was their name? I remember Eric Barkley.
Eric Barkley and freaking Elton Brand was on the same AAU squad.
Oh.
And this dude just threw another interception, and Diggs just got the record. He just got the record.
I don't even know about the Red Storm. Like, I don't know.
Shit.
Go ahead and tell him underrated.
Redmond.
Yes, St. John's
Oh,
Redmond.
okay.
They talk Redmond. And
Hmm
they had them change it because they said for a long time it was derogatory for the
hmm
Indians and stuff. I
Oh, okay.
and so
Uh,
that's what they had to change the
What?
rest. It was political, yes. It was
Yes,
very,
That
like the
sounds
Redskins.
crazy.
Yeah.
it is, it's true. I
That's what
mean,
they
it's a true
call
story
natives.
though.
That's what they
it's a
call
true
the
story.
natives,
It
though.
is. Because the Indians complain about why you say about the Redmond. Well,
Yeah.
I tell you like this. Well, I'm gonna say this: the Indians got some nerve, but you enslaved us in New York. but
Yeah.
that's another story. I'm not gonna get that.
Hmm.
But they was complaining about, and for a long time, and so they had changes. So.
I'm part Indian. I don't feel like that's racist. But
Well, I'm just like, that's why they changed it.
right now, every Indian trying to change every sports team on mascot from the Indians. Like you had the Redskins, they got rid of that. Now they're trying to make the Kansas City Chiefs change their name. They trying to make,
Yes,
they
the
already made
Indians.
Boston. They already made the Cleveland Indians change their name to the Cleveland Galactics.
The Cleveland who?
Remember that movie Guardians of the Galaxy? Now the
Are you
Cleveland.
serious?
Yeah, they the Cleveland
Oh,
Galaxy now.
oh my God.
You mean the
Of all
baseball
names.
team?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, they changed their name. I didn't know what to though.
You said who they changed what team to?
it's the Cleveland Indians are now the Cleveland Galaxy.
Guardians, yeah.
Oh my God, bro. They really
Guardians
serious
of the
with any team.
Galaxy.
Any team that got a native anything, they changing it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I don't feel bad, nigga. I feel go get me some Negro League hats. Fuck this.
Hell yeah. I remember when them
Look at it, look at
jerseys was popping
That's
back in
I
fresh.
the
bet you
early
niggas don't know.
2000s.
I bet you niggas don't know nothing about Satchel Paige, nigga.
This
Y'all
shit.
special page,
These
y'all.
niggas don't
Talking
know nothing
about
about this right here.
Nigga, that's a nigga that's not inside them. Now that's a nigga. If he would have been able to pitch,
Franchise.
no Stevie Francis.
Franchise.
if
Hey,
Satchel
just
Paige would have
hey,
been able to pitch with them white boys, man,
Yeah.
whoo.
hey,
It's a whole bunch of
what
them that
about
should have
Josh
played.
hey. Let me just tell you a
Josh
story
Gibson
right
was
quick.
probably
Let me
would
just
be
tell
Yeah.
y'all a
the
short
best hitter
story
ever
right
in the
quick.
history of baseball.
So my
Yeah.
brother's team and my brother's team made it to the tournament,
Damn
and
boy.
and guess who they had to play? Steve Francis, right? They
Damn.
played Maryland. My brother held Steve Francis to nothing in the first half, to nothing. My brother guarded him, right? But he had a teammate on his team that got big headed and told the coach, "I want to guard Steve Francis in the second half. He shouldn't be guarding. I want to be guarding him."
Stupid.
So he gave him what he wanted, and Maryland went bonkers after that, and the rest was history.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my brother tell you that story better than anybody. Milo
Hey, where's your brother
Stovall.
play?
My brother played at Valpo. He
Okay.
played at
Oh,
Valparaiso.
Valparaiso. Okay.
Yeah, he played at Valpo.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at this.
And he got up.
And my brother went to a great junior college, Power too, Barton County Junior College.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barton County, Barton County has some studs, has some. I'm telling you, Barton County is good for track and field too. I met this girl. Her name was Mary. She was from Florida, Tallahassee, Florida. Chocolate. That thing was chocolate, but that thing was so freaking fast too. Ain't nobody could mess with. I'm telling you,
He was
back in
only
the '90s,
16.
anybody tell you, you want to go to recruiting, go to Jayhawk, go to the Jayhawk West, Jayhawk West or East.
Oh man, look at that.
And
He's
he
only
got
six
up.
three. Only
And
6'3",
Steve
y'all.
Francis, yeah, Steve Francis was nice, y'all. Him and Mobley was a good duo. I ain't gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah,
Him,
Cuddy.
Was.
Yeah.
look what he did to this dude. Look, he did an and one on this dude in a video game, in an NBA game. He doing some street ball shit. And the referee was like, "What the hell this nigga doing?"
He turned his neck.
I don't know who number 2 was either. Was that Khalid Alameen? Yeah, that's Alameen.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
fatty.
That's Khalid
Yeah,
Alameen.
he was
Yeah.
heavy.
Hey, he was
Yeah, he
nice.
got too damn
Was
heavy.
he?
Yeah, he was.
got.
UConn.
I was happy when they beat Duke in
Yeah.
the championship.
Yeah,
Every time Duke got beat, I liked it.
Ooh, I remember that. I see this game too against. Yeah, took
Oh,
flight.
trust me, I got a D Rose tribute too. I got D Rose in here. I got a lot of D Rose.
I'll never forget Stevie Francis'
Hey,
face when he
niggas
got
forget,
drafted.
niggas forget what they used to call D Rose. Straight up, they used to call that nigga the contour or something. Whatever them people is in the circus that wrap their body around the
Oh,
motherfucking
the
the ropes.
contortionist.
Yeah, that's what they called him because he get in that air, nigga, and start tweaking his body in all type of ways, nigga, making all type of round the loop layups and shit, staying in the air for 15 seconds and shit. That shit ain't fair. That's how you knew. Like certain niggas that just knew they had boosties. Certain niggas that just knew they had boosties. They ain't give a fuck if you jump. Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. They like, you stupid. You can't stay up here as long as me.
I'm broke, baby.
Like that's stupid. That's why I knew. I time a nigga. Kobe had airtime. Like if you watch that nigga jump, I seen that nigga Kobe one time shoot up. I don't know if nobody remember this game. I swear to God. Somebody played some good ass defense on Kobe. He tried to like do a spin move and come straight off of it down the baseline and shoot it. The nigga hand was right there. Kobe like cocked his knees up and damn near hit the damn floor with his knees. Like that's how long he was determined not to let that nigga block him. Got a foul on the nigga and let the ball go in time where it floated and went right in. I was like, God damn.
Bet you can't make it again.
Paid in full.
That's messed up, yeah, bro.
Yeah, he was cold.
Man, that nigga just wanted
I
to eat.
I ain't gonna
Niggas
lie, I
ain't
was
gonna
glad when
talk.
they got Calvin though.
If niggas ain't gonna talk,
Yeah, I didn't like how you got Calvin either, man. That was messed up, bro.
that
Hey,
nigga got that nigga on that
Calvin had me
motorcycle
cracking me
smooth.
up. Calvin was like when he was talking to we was talking to him. He was like, "What did I stutter?" You know, Calvin, man. I like how he dressed and everything. 'Cause that's how I was dressing back then. I
Yeah,
was dressing like that in the early 2000s with my little Kango and all that other
yeah,
shit.
that was the shit, man.
That was the shit. I still rock the Kangos.
Man,
Out in
And LL Cool J was another one that was a beast.
man.
There's
Niggas
too
better
many-
leave. Niggas gotta leave. It's a few niggas that niggas just look at like they some hippity hop rappers. Hell no, nigga. Y'all just don't like lyrics. Y'all like a nigga that just get on there and be like, I'm fucking with this girl. I'm in the club.
Yeah.
Oh, we shooting niggas. Oh, we doing, how you jumping from scene to scene like this, motherfucker? How you do all this shit in one day?
Craig Mack did his thing though.
Like, nigga, I'm a story. I grew up on storytelling rap, nigga. That's what I grew up off of. When a
Hey,
nigga
let me just
started
ask y'all a
songs-
question. Cause I saw Polo came out with shout out to Polo, man. Who you think would win the verses between 3-6 Mafia and
Bone
Bone
Thugs.
Thugs?
Oh,
Bone
bone, easy.
They had a fight, nigga. They ended up breaking out having a fight.
Oh shit.
Got to it. Hell yeah. They was doing that shit, nigga. But I got Bone Thugs. I'm sorry, cause you know why? I'm gonna keep it real. When you compare the two, who really fucked the game up and came with something different? Bone Thugs. Not 3-6.
Yeah.
Y'all came up with the like sipping on the scissor, whatever you want to say, that little down. Y'all put something out for the down south, but Bone Thugs came with that speeding up singing shit. Nobody was doing that at all. It was like they got a whole new like a whole nother fan base. Like they created fans, nigga.
Because if I remember right,
It's
wasn't
still one
it
of my
a
favorite
group
episodes
called
of Martin
Crucial
right here.
Time
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that
me
came
too.
out after them?
Martin got his ass beat by Michael Jackson.
Oh, that was funny shit. That was funny. Michael stole on him.
Michael stole on his ass.
That
was
was
funny.
one of my favorite episodes right there.
I need this for work.
My favorite Martin episode though is when Gina went on that goddamn cereal box fucking
Oh, hell
vacation.
yeah, that
nigga.
shit was
Him and
funny.
Pam and that little ass raccoon thing, nigga. I was on the floor in the house. Ah, goddamn! I was on the floor dying, nigga.
Hey,
Boy, I wish we had YouTube. If we had YouTube, like y'all lucky, nigga, we couldn't watch shit again and again like that when it went on. That's why we had to get in the house. You had to get in the house, nigga. That shit come on at 8 on the dot. I don't want to miss shit. I'm gone, nigga. We used to be breaking home from each other. We didn't know the time. We got caught up kicking each other. We'd be like, oh shit, nigga, it's 8:05. Everybody just start breaking. Pew!
Hey, you
Nigga.
talking about this celebration right here? We knew it was his last. I knew it
I knew it was his last one,
too,
man.
when he
I
did
knew
this
it.
right here.
Cause you know why? It felt like Michael Jordan celebration to me. I was like, damn, that was Mike's last ring when he did some shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe just looked like, it just felt like they ain't gonna let my nigga. I just felt like that, like they ain't gonna let him get Mike. That's how I felt. They ain't gonna let you do it. Look at that nigga finger, y'all. Fuck, what the fuck? Look at that finger. That shit look like a fucking penis, nigga, with a condom on it. Nigga.
That nigga look like he got a rubber on his finger.
Straight up. Nigga out there like, man, you better go somewhere talking about Kobe wasn't playing good. Well, nigga, you go 82 plus with a finger like this, bitch.
When they say
That
stupid
took
shit,
a
this
lot
I'll be
out.
like this. When they say
Kobe.
stupid shit, I'll just be like, Day.
We don't think about it. Yeah, this what we glorify, and this why we love Kobe like we do. But it make me think like, shit. What if Kobe did the shit that we look at like, man, that's some bullshit. What if he set out them games like just with little aches, like, man, fuck that. I ain't gonna play. I'm gonna get myself healthy. Fuck it. I'll miss a month. Kobe wasn't like that. He like, now I'm out there, nigga. This little sprain on my ankle. I'm finna go in here and do my ABCs, and I'm back.
That was before they really start putting analytics and everything too.
Yeah, you can say analytics, but like niggas like Kobe and Mike, they was so much like of a play, like not like that, but the coach, it was like, you so much out of this world, I can't tell you no. You ain't go. I can't tell you no. Like on some real, you can't tell Mike he ain't playing tonight. You can't tell Kobe he not playing tonight. Like it ain't no. And I'm not trying to belittle Phil Jackson because those was these niggas coaches. Like they know I can't tell him he ain't going out on that court. He gonna die out there. Like he gonna die out there. Kobe would die out there.
Yeah, you got analytics and everything, even in like medicine and shit. So like it ain't just like playing.
Yeah, I don't care about none of that, man.
Yeah, the way they do shit now, everything is analytical. I mean,
just play basketball. Just play basketball. If you that good, your stats gonna show it. You know,
and
if you
how
that
people was feeling. This is how people was feeling at first when they thought LeBron wasn't gonna play. Oh, this is my favorite meme right here. When your team loses in the playoffs, they already, hey Trey, and they gonna be so lit for playoffs, bro. I can't wait for our six.
You gotta put that Viola Davis up there, nigga, on fences, nigga.
Oh, hell no.
With that snot in her nose, nigga. Yeah, nigga, she bring that shit, nigga. And you, I was like, God damn, Viola, you ugly damn mother. God damn, Viola. Why you do that to yourself, Ola? Ooh, damn, I forgot all about her.
I know you didn't forget about this.
Man, I was a young nigga when that came out. Boy, I was like, don't come in the room when I'm watching this.
You sitting there busting your mayonnaise on and busting your mayonnaise on
I'm in there. I'm just in there. I'm just in there. I'm just in there enjoying the show. I'm just in there enjoying the show like I'm in the strip club like everybody else.
Dollar bill.
Oh, the country boys, nothing. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. Yeah, that was my nigga, boy. Clap for me, bitch. That's when Wilts. That's how I knew Wilts was in the building. Cause Wilts sound just like that nigga. Clap for me, bitch. Shout out to my boy Wilts.
He was funny in CB4 too.
Yeah, CB4. Sweat on my balls, nigga named Gusto.
Yo.
Rest in peace, Pops. You already know.
Yo.
I just didn't like the Wayne show because they always make Sean seem like he get more pussy than Marlon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, that show right there, boy. That shit was on. Niggas don't even know. Pop, sugar, pop, Papa sugar, pops, Papa sugar, pop. That nigga got the dancing with the spoon.
Come on, I'm asking you nicely.
And this is how what you call it feeling like y'all really gonna think I'm gonna sit down for these NBA games? Come on now, I'm asking y'all nicely now.
That's what LeBron did to Westbrook. Come on now, Westbrook, eat the cake now.
Come on, Westbrook. You know,
he smashed that shit in his face. AD held him down. He smashed that shit in his face. Eat this motherfucking cake.
Hey, this is what happened when they thought LeBron wasn't gonna play. That was me when I found out Kobe Bryant was retiring. I was in the corner shivering. Cuz, what the fuck is going on? The world coming to an end. That's what I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it on. That's what I said. I said, yep, it's almost over. Shit like this going on. Mm-hmm.
It's almost over. Kobe gone. This shit coming to an end. Niggas is leaving that I thought was gonna be old and shit.
One of my other favorite
Yeah.
movies, Head of State. Bernie Mac
Oh
slapped the
yeah,
shit out that nigga.
that shit was funny too.
Hmm. Hey, you know what? Another movie I think that was funny too, even though it was a Chris Rock movie. I think I Love My Wife.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That
Actually,
movie
you can
was
learn
funny.
some shit from that.
That
To be
movie is
honest,
funny as fuck to me, and you can learn some shit. Right?
when that white man told him, "You can lose a lot of money chasing women, but you'll never lose women chasing money," I was like, "God damn, that was
Mm-hmm.
some real shit."
Yeah. Told him some real ass shit.
He was like, "Cause Chris Rock was dumb as a motherfucker in that movie." I'm like, "Come on, man, you chasing behind her?"
That toenail, yes, this shit was
Yeah,
funny as fuck right here, bro.
funny. Yeah,
It's danger in chasing any one of those things just by itself. You gotta have a balance. Chase
Yeah,
money and
yeah, that's
keep
true.
your family, like keep your girl. Like you can't just
yeah,
chase money because then your life really passing you by. You not living because all you doing is working 24 hours, 24/7. Like that's all you doing. So you gotta balance that shit out. That's what you really supposed to learn from that message. Not no chase this money and the women gonna chase. I don't want no women chasing me. I want just to be living and being. I want security. I want to know she cool. I don't want a different woman every night and all of that shit. When you making money like that too, you ain't trying. You don't know what the hell this girl up to. Just be having a new bra. That's why these niggas right now getting locked up, getting caught up with these lies because you ain't remembering who this bra was. And look at Drake. Look at all these niggas. Can't control that shit. As your ass start getting money, man, I ain't fit to be no player. I'm looking for that one. I'm looking for who I can get his last name to. I got too much money to be taking a chance. Somebody get your ass robbed, get your ass killed. You be like that nigga off of Steve Harvey show or something.
Oh yeah,
Like that's what you
Merlin
gotta think about.
Santana.
See, you
That
ain't
was
no look.
cold.
Women setting niggas up that ain't even on TV. So what you
Mm-hmm.
think when your ass really getting some bread? She think you ain't feeling her low key anyway, and you about to leave her alone. She like I'm gonna get your ass robbed or something, or you take her to your house for real, and she watching people. You push your key, your pin numbers and all that shit,
Hey,
and
I
she
got
had
one
some
even
niggas
better.
swoop up there on your
I
ass.
got even one better.
Fuck that.
Like the lady killed her husband, the founder of Gucci.
Yeah.
She had
Oh
she
yeah.
she hired a killer just to knock off her husband. Ain't that crazy? This man
Hell no, that
designed
ain't
her,
crazy.
and then nah, that's how women do it though.
Yeah,
And
I'm just
that's
saying it's not crazy because
some of them.
Cleopatra was the same way. She married these rich ass king niggas and all that. Look, then she took over Egypt, nigga. She fucking poisoned Caesar mind and all that. Same thing with the Trojan War. It was a female. She left the Greek
What up,
nigga and went
James?
over there with the Trojans, nigga. Look what she done did. Girl, you got these niggas out here murdering each other for that kitty cat.
Hey, what you feel about what happened?
For what?
You know LeBron gonna be able to play tomorrow.
Hey man, he runs shit. That's all.
Exactly.
Jay Z, Jay Z of the NBA. Fuck, you understand? When you well protected, that's what happened. And then you feel like he your money grab right now, even though you see he declining. Nigga can't stay above 500 to save his own ass. But hey, I like it because it's gonna give me more time to cook his ass. I like overcooking his motherfucking ass, but at the end of the day, I'm tired of cooking him too. You know what I mean? But that's what he want. Long as a nigga talking about him, he feel like he relevant. But I wouldn't want nobody to be talking about me like that, man. They criticizing your game. Nobody ain't talking about nothing off the court. We talking about pure basketball. So at the end of the
Hmm.
day, you out here doing all that to keep your name relevant. That's not a good sign to me, dog. Because it's more bad than good.
God don't
That's
like ugly either, so you know
you
God
know how they
sits
say if the
high and he
good
sits
outweigh
low.
the bad, let it go,
Hmm.
bruh. Get out the way and go retire, enjoy your money. You got enough. Go be a businessman. That's what you really moved to LA for anyway. You went out there for life after basketball, dog. It wasn't about no being there for the long haul, trying to stack no chips. Cause like I said, if it weren't for the bubble, I think the Clippers would have beat them if it weren't for that break. Cause they was 11-1 when they played as a full squad, and they couldn't stay healthy for nothing. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? So I looked at them as the team to beat that year, even though they had just grabbed Anthony Davis. Now we all see what Anthony Davis really about and what he looking like. You know what I mean? So that goes to show you how that season was probably gonna end anyway. But it didn't. They got a little chip, and now they satisfied. Anthony Davis was full. And like I say, man, it's a recipe for disaster, dog. I was watching football and it was so loud in that restaurant. 'Cause, I'm in Texas. The Cowboys just pulled it off. So
Hmm.
fuck, that motherfucker was in there cutting up, man. We closed at 9 o'clock. Them bitches still in there. So I don't know who they play tomorrow anyway. The Clippers.
Hmm.
That's another thing I don't like. The bitches know what they doing. They know that's a money game. I heard
Hmm.
they took the Lakers off the game tonight off ESPN and put Golden State on there. One of them game. I mean, one of them days they took them off. I read
Yeah,
that shit
that was
on
good.
on a report. They so
Yeah,
star powered. They getting their ass whipped. So they like, man, I'm not about to put y'all on no ESPN and keep putting y'all on TV. Keep losing the Sacramento and the Thunder and shit. You know what I mean? So I guess they need LeBron to come back to make that Clippers Lakers game look good tomorrow.
This is why a lot of people don't respect that man either, because people already know when you above the law. When they first big bro when they first came out and said that this man was going to be out and everything like that, I just said it to myself, ain't no way, because they didn't do it the year when he violated protocol. They made CP3 sit out. They made Zach Levine miss. They made Karis LeVert recently come. All these, everybody else had to suffer, but this man doesn't. This man didn't get a full suspension. He only got one game. And you're gonna spend Stewart for two, and he threw the punch. You see what I'm saying? But I already knew it was heading for it. I was like, man, like, nah, man, this ain't, dude. My OG called me. He been working for Staples Center forever. He called me. He was like, nephew, you won't believe this shit. And I was like, what? He said, LeBron playing tomorrow. I was like, oh, how the world he's playing tomorrow? And he was like, man, LeBron's
See,
playing
man,
tomorrow.
that goes to show you, man, Kyrie real. He right.
Mm-hmm.
And don't fucking fold. Been up
Mm-hmm.
break now. You see what I'm saying? Stand tall, stand
Stand
stern.
10 toes down,
You know what
bro.
I mean? So at the end of the day, I told y'all, man, this shit supposed to be airborne and all that, man. I've been working since the pandemic. 4 hours, 5 hours. Lord still blessed me to pay my bills. Cause I ain't no dumbass no more. I got kids. And I refuse to have them homeless and relying on the fucking government. If I gotta work 10 days a week, long as they and I know it's 7, that mean I gotta pull 3 doubles. You understand? 2, 3 extra shifts. So big. I ain't about to be out here begging and crying and oh man, I'm going to get that shit, man. It's right there. Like they said on above the rim, it's all there for your ship.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let the kid throw his life away, man. You see what I'm saying? So he had to go save Kyle, cause Kyle was on the road to destruction. You see what I'm saying? He trying to follow the wrong crowd. He not focused. He not spreading his finger, snapping his wrist. So at the end of the day, come on, man. We can't hold these dudes hand all the time. I think they do all that shit for publicity stunt with this role player. And that
Mm-hmm.
shit's sickening, dog. Keep it basketball. Now y'all trying to make it off the court. He trying to make it seem like y'all fucking over him. Like Ticket did the video. How 2 negatives and 1 positive? 2 negatives is greater than 1. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying he got that shit. Now all of a sudden he keep going get tested and tested and tested. Like y'all playing with the numbers. We been knew that. We almost know what that is. Y'all giving a nigga talking about the jab, man. Fuck that shit, man. I believe in God, boy. I ain't taking nothing the government got going on, and I mean that shit. You can have that bullshit. You can have all that. I'm gonna work for mine. I'm gonna become a boss and get it. You understand? I ain't about to be no follower. I don't want to be no fucking leader. I want everybody to believe in their own way. I just need a nigga to come together and put their hands together. You know what I mean? Like the Walmarts, the McDonald's, all these big corporations and franchise. Ain't no one nigga doing that. Them niggas sitting at the round table. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Calling shots, coming together. But we the only motherfucker can't do that, dog, for some reason. That shit pisses me off. I'm talking about that shit really pisses me off.
Same.
We the only culture, dog. Like I'm so pissed off about that young dog shit, dog. Come on, dog. Where all the big dogs at? Where all the real OGs at who supposed to be standing up to some of this shit? These niggas scared because you know why they selling out. They don't want it ain't my business. They ain't fucking with me. That's why you got the armies and the police out here. Sometimes you gotta protect yourself, man. Serve your own community. Shit real, man. It hurt too.
Hmm.
I'm still thinking about my grandparents, dog. I lost my grandpa last year, and I just lost my grandmother this year. Man, that shit hurt, boy. Ain't no place like home, but I'm stuck in H Town. You feel what I'm saying? But it's cool. You gotta adapt, man. If you're a fucking gorilla, you're a fucking animal. You're a soldier. You're a survivor. Whatever. You gotta learn how to adapt to what life throwing you, because it's always gonna be a curveball. Life throwing you all kind of fucking obstacles. Like I said, I don't. That's why I don't be watching that football like that. Only reason why I watched it because I know when New Orleans and the Saints play, it always go ham. It always be big. So you know what I mean.
Hmm.
I had my brother-in-law, all them niggas on the phone and all that shit. You know them niggas being that group shit. Them niggas cutting up. That shit was loud as a motherfucker. Then I'm at the bar, they in that bitch cutting up. I'm like, man, you already know, dog. Like I said, I'm working long hours now. I'm back on my bullshit. Coming fresh out the bullpen. Back on my long hours. You heard me? I'm like 15 a day now. 15 hours. Time I get up to 1, 2 in the morning. Time I get home, nigga, be about 12:30. I ain't got time for me or my kids or my girl. Everybody be knocked out sleep, nigga. And then when they get up to go to school, I'm getting up to go to work. When she get up to go to school, I'm getting up to go to work. I'm just trying to get it. I'm just trying to get this shit off the ground that I got playing, and I got slow rolling in the cooker right now. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
I
bro.
ain't got long.
Yeah,
Lord say the same.
hmm yeah. Cause I was just sitting there, I was just like, man, they're like, this is
And
crazy.
Michigan got their ass whooped, huh?
Last night,
Yeah.
hey, this thing about Michigan, they young, bro. They young. It's a whole new team.
Man, I don't want to hear that young shit. This the
It
only thing
is.
I don't like.
This
This
is
the
the
only thing
thing.
I
This
don't
is
like
the.
about that team though.
What
That
about the?
team,
Hmm.
that team right now, they don't be focused enough. And then the shit that they be doing, like number 4, I see he got a lot of upside. I understand when you say young like that, but still,
Hmm.
and now if you young, that you got the advantage, man. You supposed to be running. You supposed to be doing shit
Exactly.
that
Michigan
they not
got a
even supposed to be
freshman.
doing.
They
Yeah, you supposed to be on
upperclassmen
that
is
Fab
lacking.
Five shit. Fab Five was running niggas, man. They wasn't on
Hmm.
no set it up, play half court, man. Them niggas was running your ass, man.
Them boys got. Hey, Michigan is gonna be a work in progress. They gonna look better. They
They
look better
ball
with a year.
movement suck.
Hmm. Yeah.
Whatever happened to that dude? What his name is? Livingston, whatever the fuck his name was. The dude that got hurt in that championship tournament the year before last. He got that little wild curly looking ass hair like he a Hawaiian or something or Samoan. You know what I'm talking about? Number 2, who Michigan had that nigga blew his knee out or something.
I know what you talking about. Yeah, he ain't there no
I'm gonna
more.
check his name out. Hold up.
I
Let
can't
me check
remember
his
either.
name out right quick. I'm about to tell you. Oh, wow.
Oh, you talking about livers? You talking about livers? You talking about my boy
Yeah,
livers
him.
from Kalamazoo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
that nigga.
graduated. He graduated.
But I thought he got hurt. Didn't he have another extra?
Yeah, yeah, apparently, but you know how it goes. I don't know. I don't know. Did he get drafted in the NBA or not either? Cause he was on his way. Look, cause that was the look. Ever since they lost that dude last year, I knew they wasn't gonna go to the Final Four. Cause I picked them to make the Final Four last year, but by them losing him, when you lose a key piece, your heart and soul, of your team like that, that's a hard person to replace on your team. And they don't have a person like that on their team like that this year. You know what I'm saying? They still got Eli Brooks from Kalamazoo too. But he's like a fifth. He's like a fifth senior. But everybody else, man, is freshmen. It's just freshmen and sophomores. Majority freshmen mixed in with their best, with their so-called best player and the big boy they got. Hey, this is gonna be a work in progress for them, man.
Dog, the Kings beat the Clippers.
Yeah, they beat the Clippers last night.
I bet you Mook and them on suicide watch.
Hey, they blew them out in the third quarter. The
Boy, I
game was
told y'all, them young teens ain't scared of these old ass niggas. Cause you know why? They 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 giving wrong examples by how to go about winning championships. So this my thing is, if you got a nigga like Darren Fox, Colin Sexton, John Morant, Donovan Mitchell, these niggas
uh-huh.
got game, and these niggas pulling their own weight. Them niggas ain't scared of nobody like that. I'm telling you, I know they not. That's why I love them young hyenas, man. Them niggas be coming, boy, and they gonna give you the whole plate. You gotta eat
Hell
that
yeah.
shit.
You don't want no nigga talking shit. When a nigga start talking that shit, you like, nigga, fuck you. Look at what you got over there with you. I can't. I know you ain't out here talking shit.
And the Grizzlies
That's what
won
I'm
by
saying,
73
Trey.
points tonight. The Grizzlies won by 73 tonight. Lord have mercy. Without John
That's what I'm
Morant.
saying, Trey. You know what I'm saying. That's why I said that.
Cause that's how I feel. If I'm going against an all-star team and we give you niggas a good run for the money and you
Oh, he
talking
got
shit,
drafted by the Pistons. Good. Okay, he's on the Pistons. Why he ain't playing then?
Look what Tracy McGrady said. Tracy McGrady blamed LeBron. You got a championship roster, but the Lakers don't know how to use it.
it ain't no excuse when you got players like that on the team. I don't give a fuck how old you is. Lakers had old ass Carmelo and Gary Payton. They older than all them niggas when they was playing with
And
Kobe.
they still went to the finals.
And they went to the finals. I don't give a fuck if they won. They got all the way to the last game of the season.
Yeah, you right. At least they got there.
Uh-huh. They
Y'all
defied the
check.
odds.
They got that.
Carmelo, Gary Payton, Shaquille O'Neal, because Kobe was in his prime. Those niggas defied the odds for 34, 35, 37, 36-year old.
Hmm.
They beat all them young niggas and got to the finals.
Yeah, they got that versus battle going on right now too.
Man, I seen the Bone Thugs got into it with 3-6 Mafia, but hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I have to go with Bone Thugs on that. Like I said, I just feel like when they came out, they made a whole new genre of music. Like they just didn't come out as a group rapping. They made a new genre.
Yeah, that style is unique.
Nobody was doing that. Nobody was doing that at that time. Like singing, rapping, harmonizing and shit. Nobody was doing that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That dog, bruh. When I
They-
first heard the motherfuckers in '95,
Man,
I had that was my second year in high school, and I'm like, East 99, where the fuck is that? Nigga talking about Ohio, Cleveland, or something.
it's the first of the month.
Yeah, that was
Get
my
up,
favorite
wake up.
song right there, dog. I swear to God,
Look,
right there,
and they
dog.
they letting the nigga know
And
too.
listen,
Look,
Uncle
they
Charles,
letting
y'all.
the
That
nigga
was my
know.
second one at
Man,
Crossroads.
Uncle Charles, y'all. How nigga make Charles and y'all run? Nigga harmonize that shit. Charge, y'all.
For the rest of when he didn't do no wrong.
Nah, that shit used to be tripping me out,
It's
Trey.
boning Biggie, Biggie. It's boning Biggie, Biggie. It's boning
Let's
Biggie,
ride, let's
Biggie.
ride,
Man,
let's ride, let's ride. Get high,
get high,
get high,
get
get
high,
high.
Oh,
get
all
high.
right,
We
thank you, Chris.
dangerous. Ain't
I
too
ain't know
many
he
can
played
hang
for the
with us. Ain't gonna be no
T.
hating us.
Chris
Let's go.
Robinson said he played for the Pistons.
Yeah, he
That's a
played for the
good
Yeah.
Pistons.
pickup.
Yeah, that's a good
That's a
pickup. I
that's
like
a nice
Livers.
pickup.
He's from
Him,
Michigan anyway.
Cunningham, whatever his name is,
I just don't
and
like. I just not a fan of Cade. I don't like Cade. I never
Yeah, I
liked
was
him in
just
high
telling T
school.
Price about him. I like the way he moving
I'm not a
along though.
fan.
He's
I'm
surviving.
not a fan of Cade, man. He
I
just.
like Cade. He just got to
But
take
you
that
know
shit to
what?
heart.
I'm just not a
Hey,
fan of
yeah, look.
his.
But you know what? He keeping them in games and pulling out some of them.
Yeah,
He's
I
not.
give
He's
that,
not
but
punk. He
I
ain't
just don't
punking out.
see that what everybody else see just yet. You know, I might be wrong about him. I could be wrong, but to me, nah, I don't like K. I ain't like K when he was even in high school. Because
I ain't gonna lie.
when you
My,
They,
play on them teams, on them story Paramount teams, you used to playing with super teams. You used to playing with best athletes your whole entire career. You see
salute,
what I'm
Big
saying?
Worm.
So then when you come to the league, so when you get to high school, when you get to college, especially when you go to the league, that it should be nothing for you. You know what I mean? Because you're so used to playing with the best of the best. Matter of fact, that high school plays tomorrow. Matter of fact, Monterey plays somebody. I was just seeing them flashed on my screen.
I like Anthony Edwards though. That's my new spotlight. My eye is on that nigga.
I would say, bro, I went and bought that live. I mean, that 2K. I had
Yeah,
that bitch damn near 2 weeks and still ain't downloaded and put it in. I'm stuck on that Madden for some reason, dog. That Madden is something serious.
man, I ain't even got Madden yet.
I ain't lying. I'm a football head. I be on that baseball too.
You know what I don't like about Madden? And this what it is. I already know why I don't like Madden. Madden is still done by EA Sports, and EA Sports ain't got nothing on 2K when it comes to the career mode. They need to do better on
Yeah,
their career mode on Madden. That shit, I don't like that shit. How it is. It's all. It just seems
yeah.
like a
That's why
little.
I play the 2K because it got better career mode. You right about that.
Yeah, they
But
do better on their career mode. Like if
EA Sports
Madden made their
they
career
stepping their
mode.
game up though.
Yeah,
EA
they know
Sports
they've been
ain't like
stepping
that
up,
2K
but it's a
basketball.
whole lot of shit they missing. Like they don't let you like think about this. What if you were able to roam around your city in football? Go buy you some clothes and shit and do what you
Yeah,
can do in 2K and go practice on your throw yourself and go to practice. Like they need to do shit like that. That make it
yeah.
feel more
I
real. It
agree with
don't
that.
feel real. It don't feel
I
real if
agree with
all I
that.
gotta do is be in a damn uniform. All I see is my man on the side of the screen in his uniform, and I just pushing button, playing games and shit. Whenever it's practice next week after a game, like I need to do more myself. I need to spend money. I need to sign my contracts in a different way. You need to make it more where it's
No,
like
you
more
got full
interactive.
control of the contracts and players and shit, but as far as the NBA, how you can walk through the city, get tattoos and all that, I do agree with that.
Mm-hmm. They gotta open that up right there. They gotta open up the world like in the game more. They gotta open that shit up more. You should be able to ask for shit like how you ask in 2K. Like nigga, I want to change around here or change the offense. I want to run more. Anything, nigga. Like they should let you control the game.
No, like far as that aspect of it, you can. You got all the control in the world, but far as you walking around the city doing the shit that you said that 2K
That's the
let
only
you do,
thing, huh? Yeah.
that's why
That's what
2K
I.
don't. That's why you don't see no 2K football.
Uh huh. They had
You
it
only,
back in the
huh?
day.
They used to have it
They
back
had
in
it
the
back
day.
in the days when they first
Yeah,
came
with
out.
Terrell Owens and all that. I remember that, but that shit was still fucking. That shit ain't fucking with no Madden, dog.
It ain't fucking with Madden. No, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't fucking with Madden, but
They made
if
some
they.
shit ass fucking football games. I guess they
Mm-hmm.
basketball heads. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever made that game, like
I
2K,
remember game day. Remember game day?
yeah,
Hmm.
game day was running neck and neck until
Uh
man
huh.
stepped his fucking game up. Man
Yep.
stepped his game up and got in that fucking Lambo on their ass. They was still in the
I'm gonna
motherfucking
tell you what
Camaro.
fucked them up. What fucked game day up was you just push the juke button and knock a nigga off of your ass. Nigga didn't like that. Nigga just keep hitting the juke button.
Oh,
You
that
like,
stiff
God
phone?
damn, tackle. Nigga, they was picking Marshall Falk and he just hit the juke button. You can't tackle him.
Yeah, see, bro, that stiff arm was the best in football ever. That
Yup.
game day stiff arm looked like a
Man.
nigga was slapping your ass. Bah! I was like, ooh, nigga was really. I'm gonna go see if I can find that game day. I swear to
And
God.
and when you hit a nigga when it was raining, that thunder. Rah, 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 rah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that game day was some food though. I ain't gonna lie, though. That game day was nice. That
Mm-hmm.
you put me on some old school shit just now, dog. I got a 64 and a Nintendo combined into one.
Mm-hmm.
My girl bought me like 5 years ago. I got that Tecmo Bowl and that double dribble. I still
Hmm.
be playing that shit, nigga. I swear to God.
Yeah, that Tecmo Bowl was the shit, especially two Super Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be playing. I be playing with the Raiders. I play with Chicago. I even play with Washington on that bitch.
Hey
I
James,
play
you
with
fuck with
Barry
baseball?
Sanders.
You be fucking with
Huh?
baseball sometime? You ever buy one of them baseball games? You ever fuck with that?
Yeah, I got that 2K21. That 22
Yeah.
about to come out.
Yeah,
But
I
you
got that
know,
shit too.
That's what
I'm
I
on
need to
that
get next is
baseball
that
hard too. I'm
baseball. I'm
running
waiting on
with the
my
White
card to come
Sox
in.
and I
Should be
got the
tomorrow.
Astros.
They put me on the fucking Detroit Tigers, so I'm in my second year with them right now.
See,
I
that's the
gotta
only
get.
thing I never did though, Trey. I never did the career mode where you created your own man. I do that shit in basketball and football, but I never did it in baseball.
Career mode pretty good in baseball.
I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out. You just
I
put me
damn
on
near
something.
look. I ain't going to lie. I damn near almost bought hockey one year. I like, I'm about to try this hockey shit
Hey,
Hey,
out.
that
that
new
hockey.
hockey
Hey,
just come out.
hey, that
That new
hockey
hockey
shit
just
is
came out.
tight. That
That
hockey
Cause
shit
shit is
look,
fire,
the
fire.
only
boy.
reason and look, the only reason I wanted to play y'all, cause I wanted to fight. I wanted to see how they
Hmm.
like let you fight. Like if you can pick one, hit a nigga too many times or something. Cause I remember the hockey game we used to have on Sega. On
Yeah, I
Sega, you could
remember
fight.
that.
We used to drop
Yeah,
the gloves. They'll show y'all like two human beings dropping their gloves, and then they go back to the game, and it was like whoever fell first, and y'all both be throwing them
Hmm.
hands. Bap, bap that one
yeah,
hand. Bap,
I
bap, bap,
remember
bap, bap.
that.
I
Yeah.
used to love that game. Me and my cousin used to always try to make it. We'd be like, come on, let's try to fight.
Man, that's why I'm glad I had a grandpa and a daddy, dog. Cause I ain't gonna lie, whatever I wanted, they bought me that type of shit to stay off the street. But see, back then it wasn't that like like up to date like it is now, where you can get on YouTube, get on social media. Nintendo ain't got all that shit. Atari and Sega Genesis and Dreamcast ain't have all that shit. You could download your little music on certain ones, but you couldn't get on social media and like you could on a PlayStation and shit like that in these days. So
I
that's the
still got a
difference too,
GameCube.
because you'll get bored playing that shit. So you'll go outside after you play NCAA on Sega Genesis or on a Tecmo Bowl. You going outside trying to run over a nigga and run for a 99-yard touchdown or something, like double dribble, hit a three. You know, you had play action football. You had Double Dragon. There's Street
Hmm.
Fighters, Mortal Kombat. You had motherfucking
Ninja Turtles
Tekken,
was the shit.
and you had
Yeah.
Killer
Zelda.
Instinct, Zelda,
Zelda.
Killer Instincts with that shit though.
Killer Instinct was a good game. It was a good game.
Nigga was sleeping on
But
that game, boy. That bitch was hard.
They say
did
he
y'all like
passed.
that
They say he
Castlevania
passed eight
shit?
COVID tests. How in the hell he passed eight COVID tests in
Tekken,
two
niggas
days?
sleeping on Tekken too.
That don't even make
Yeah, they was
sense.
sleeping on Tekken too.
Yeah, Tekken 2 was that shit too.
Virtual Fighter, nigga, I had that on Sega Saturn. Virtual Fighter, nigga, I was all on Sega Saturn, nigga.
They Sega Saturn was that shit. That's when that baseball came. They used to have home run derby on that bitch.
I done had
I
every
used to
system.
have
I done
bases
had every
loaded.
system. I done had every fucking system that made to mankind.
Yep,
Same.
me too.
The only shit you ain't gonna have me buying, I ain't buying no Soldier Boy, nothing. I don't give a fuck what you mean. I ain't buying no Soldier Boy game. That shit don't seem like it's the shit to me.
And you remember Michael
Yo,
Jackson
only
game
thing I gotta
on
do
Sega?
is buy me
Yeah,
a five.
Moonwalk.
Boy, them bitches
Uh,
sold out everywhere. You
no,
can't even
not
find a
Moonwalk.
five out here.
Smooth Criminal had that
Man,
song on
I
That
swear
Michael.
to God, dog, Houston's so big, you can't even find a PlayStation 5 out here, dog.
you know where? Hey, look, you know where I don't wanna. You know what I don't wanna play? Cause I just think that shit end up fucking me up. I'll hit somebody for real. I'll fall and stumble over something. I don't want to play with that shit that go over your eyes and shit, and you be
Oh
in
yeah,
the
you been
room.
saying that? Dog, that shit
Hmm.
going viral right now. Boy, niggas is
Yeah,
running in the shit in their house,
yeah,
breaking
I'm
shit,
not
putting
trying to
shit
do
on
none of
their
that.
face.
That's what I'm saying. For me to play that, James, look, for me to play that, James, I gotta have that in my garage. I gotta have my garage cleared out. Can't nothing be in there, and the walls gotta
Oh my
be
god.
and all the walls gotta be patterned with like just pattern, like it gotta be all cushiony.
Put that
Because
foam
nigga,
on there, huh?
you're gonna be in there. I gotta have it all clear, patterned out, everything with cushion on the walls and nothing on the floor, just the game and me in there. And that's how that should have to be. Or you gonna be falling, fucking yourself up.
I be at work, boy, T y'all, and sometimes I cross stupid shit like that, and they got a nigga made a meme like a compilation with niggas doing that shit in their house, how they fucking their shit up, dog, with that shit on their fucking face. And I'm like, why would you put that shit on your face and not sit down and play it? And you want to stand up and move like you in the game and you running all into the screen door, busting your windows, putting holes in your walls and shit. I'm like, man, these niggas is
Having a heart attack because that shit jumping out in front of you in your face. Nigga
hey,
playing
know
Resident
what I
Evil.
seen on the
Nigga having
game?
nigga playing Resident Evil, scaring the shit out of himself.
They got
What's
that
up,
Apollo
Ace?
Creed out, boy. I'm going to get that Apollo Creed.
Yo, salute, salute.
Long time no hear, bro. How you been?
I've been good. I
Salute,
just
Ace
been busy.
Boogie.
My nigga Ace is in the
Salute, gang.
building. Hey, what you
I
feeling,
seen that
RoboCop coming
Apollo
back?
Creed when I went to GameStop to get my son Christmas stuff. Man, they got that Apollo Creed in that bitch. That Creed, I
What'd you say,
mean,
Seabass?
Michael B. Jordan. I'm gonna get
Mm-hmm.
that bitch. They got the storyline on there. I had Googled it and looked it up. That bitch look fire.
Hey, I'm waiting for another good boxing game, man. They need to bring back what you call it, man.
Well, niggas buying that PlayStation 3 just to get that fight night. Cause
Mm-hmm.
they ain't got no boxing games out for the game. But
Mm-hmm. That fight night
you
was the
know
shit.
you can play PlayStation 3 games and PlayStation 2 games on the 4, I think. So you could go get the game and play it on there.
Mm-hmm. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
they
I
should
waiting
get on the
forgot
for,
all
man.
PlayStation
about
Store.
that game to play the twos and the threes. That
UFC,
PlayStation 4.
UFC right now is the only thing EA Sports making. They won't make the boxing.
No, they stopped it though. I forgot what year it was, but that's what I'm telling you. On PlayStation 3, they had fight night on that bitch. So you gotta buy three just to get the fight night. But that was the last time they made boxing for that bitch.
What you know
So I,
about
I
Ready
agree
to
with you.
Rumble?
2K taking over for as the games, for as sports and all that. So the graphics, storylines, how you
What you
have
think?
more control, like you say, doing shit yourself, walking around, seeing it.
What you think about Ready to Rumble? Remember that shit with the Afro nigga?
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
remember that.
I had brought up Kobe courtside earlier for niggas.
Man, know what I'm looking for though? I'm looking for that Scarface.
Me, hey, that's only gonna be on the Xbox One. That's on the
What, the
original
Scarface?
Xbox. The original Xbox. That's the original. That's the only.
No, they
That's
got
the.
it on PlayStation 2, but they just never made it for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4.
Oh, they
I know they
did.
ain't making for the 5. I've been Googling Scarface for the
Man, they need to
PlayStation
remaster that
console,
shit. That game
and
was
the only thing they
badass.
got it for is the PlayStation 2.
That game was badass.
They should have came out with that fucking Scarface for that 3 or that 4, because the grab. Boy, just imagine they come out with that 5. I know they stick with it.
Hmm.
Did y'all ever used to play Hitman?
I never played Hitman. How y'all play Hitman?
Yeah, I bought that bitch a lot of times. That bitch alright, but it remind me of some Max Payne type shit.
Yeah.
I wish they make another Matrix game. That Matrix game used to be nice with Jada Pinkett. I had both though. They came out with two Matrix games, one with Jada Pinkett. I had slipped up and bought both of them bitches, and I was just in that bitch one day. Boy, got tired of playing basketball, baseball, and just sports type shit. And I wanted to play something with shooting in it. Man, I went to the fucking GameStop, looking around, stumbled across them two bitches. Man, I couldn't get off that motherfucker. And it just like the real movie, nigga. You gotta fight all them motherfucking niggas. Them motherfuckers be coming from everywhere too. That shit was crazy.
Okay, the NFL suspended Antonio Brown 3 games for violating virus protocols.
And that's bullshit. They already knew that shit. Why they ain't suspend Aaron Rodgers for lying then? That's what I'm saying. Why the brothers always get punished? I don't like that. See, I'm all sad, but my son's birthday tomorrow. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be chilling with him a little bit Saturday, even though I'm gonna come on for that night game because the Big Ten championship and shit like that. But other than that, I'm gonna be chilling with him in that daytime. I'm gonna go do something with him. Then I got my daughter on the 18th. Then I got my last two, my two oldest ones on the 24th and the 25th. That's Christmas Eve and Christmas. Boy, I'm hit.
Yeah, my youngest nephew's the 23rd.
Boy, I'm hit right now. T, I ain't lying. It ain't like I've been shopping since the year started. Cause there's so many birthdays, man. See, once June start, it's over with. Cause I got my twins, I got my girl, I had my grandma, my grandpa, I had my mom in June with my twins, and then I got me and my last my four oldest kids in December. So from June to December, nigga, I'm talking about they be tearing my ass up.
Hey, anybody heard from AJ Simba?
Nah, the Lakers ain't doing good, bro. You ain't gonna hear from none of them niggas right now. I'm glad. Cause they don't be doing nothing but jockstrap sniffing, man. Them niggas don't be talking no real love and no trying to say what they need to do. They just wait till LeBron come back. Wait till the role player do this. Wait till he do that. Man, I won't keep hearing
You
that
talking about the
bullshit. Show me.
you talking about the dude that sound like Stink Man, right?
Yeah, Lord Ninja. Ninja Lord.
Yeah, Ninja
Yeah,
Law.
he ain't gonna be around
AJ
for a while
Simba. Simba
unless they
AJ.
catch a win streak.
Hey, I remember that. Hey, James, you remember that day that I got him? Remember that day that I got him?
Yeah.
I was like, we was just chopping it up for a while. And then I just finally came out the woodwork. It's like, all right, AJ Simba. He's like, all right, cheap price. It's like, see, I thought your name wasn't AJ Simba. Nah, nigga, respect my name. My name is Lord Ninja, nigga. Boy, that shit had me
Them niggas
dead.
a fraud. Them niggas have a million names, bro.
Hmm.
You'll never know the nigga's name. I ain't doing nothing, nigga. Know my government name, nigga. I got kids. Don't fuck with me. I ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm a people's person. I ain't no friendly bobbing ass nigga, but I show love like Bub when it's time. When I have to, when it's deserving. But at the end of the
Hmm.
day, I nigga can't help everybody, dog. That's my whole problem. So that's why I'm trying to come up with a business invention. If you don't want to work and help yourself, nigga, I can't do nothing for you. I'ma have a job there lined up for you to work. Now that's all on you, nigga. You always want your motherfucking hand out talking about gimme. Nigga, gimme been got shot where I'm from.
Hmm.
Nigga don't know nothing about no gimme. Nigga know about grind, hustle, get out the mud, go get it yourself. That gimme shit or let me hold this, let me borrow that. Man, get the fuck. My grandpa always told me, how you gonna borrow something you ain't got no fucking job? How you gonna pay it back? That was my favorite word. Grandpa, let me borrow $200 to go to the damn Friday. I'm gonna give me something to wear. Boy, say you got a job the first. You always talking about borrowing something. Now I give it to you, but as far as you keep, because you saying you won't borrow it, I'm gonna be looking for my money back. People don't know how to talk these days.
Hmm.
It's hard out here. Not for everybody, but for the ones. What that was 3 days ago, man. They had a couple, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna pay me and my girl's cell phone bill. And I always see these people walking up and down the strip where these restaurants at where I work at. And you could tell they homeless. You
Hmm.
heard me? I wasn't even much tripping. So he was in Metro. I guess he was trying to get some air and get something to drink. Cause I'm like, I'm looking at him. He looking at me. But some just come over you and you like, hey, do this, do that. You're gonna get that back more. You see what I'm saying? So I heard him ask the dude, like he was like, man, I'm just trying to get me something to eat. But the dude who was behind the counter was like, well, you have to wait till I get off. You know what I mean? So I go to the bank because I just got my card on me or whatever,
Mhm.
whatever. And he was like, well, all right, I'll just be back later. I'll just go see what I can do. You understand? But he got a ace band wrapped around his knee and he walk with a stick. And it
Mhm.
just be him and his old lady every day, just walking back and forth, up and down 290. And I'm like, man, I be feeling sorry for them type people. You know, it be cold. They just had that freeze
Mhm.
out here. These people really be trying though, like, but they nobody ain't helping them. They can't even get a job. Nobody ain't trying to see about what's going on with them. And that's the fucked up part about it with me. And we got too many rich black people out here for all these people to be homeless like that, dog. That's why I be like, man, I wish I had it sometime. So I was like, man, I heard you say you was home, and the nigga damn near walked all the way under the bridge to go back and finish Panhandle. I said, look, man, they got a windows right there, dog. I said, here, take this $10 and go get you and your girl a 4 for 4. There's two 4 for 4s. They're gonna come up at $4.33 or 36 cents. You dig? I said, go get y'all something to eat. Dog, I swear to God, that shit came back like 1,000 times more just off them $10. I got my blessing today, you heard me? And I wasn't even much expecting that, dog. Like,
Mhm.
that shit hit me different. That's why I always say, man, when you give, you receive. People who got it, it's cool to give, support, but I'm saying, like, you got people out here that really don't have nothing, don't got no family or nothing, dog. And I be looking at that shit like, nigga, that shit hurt, dog. Just to see them people walk up and down like that, don't know how they gonna get their next meal, ain't must got nowhere to lay their head at. That shit hit
Mhm.
different, dog. Saying your people like that. But when you see another color, it don't hit as hard, but you be feeling sorry for them too. But when
Mhm.
you see your people, that shit hit different. So I be like, man, equal opportunity. That's why I'm telling you, I'm not like I be saying Mexicans out here, dog, with their kids, nigga panhandling, with their kids on their side.
Mhm.
I'm like, man, no fucking way in the world. You a female, you could get Section 8 like that with the blink of an eye. But you out here with your 2, 3 kids on your hip with a sign, talking about you and your baby's hungry. Come on, dog.
They be doing it out here. The Mexicans be doing it out here too, and they be dropping like big time money for them. When anybody else, they just don't do it, man. They be doing it out here too.
But how we know if them niggas really be needing that shit though? That's another thing.
Exactly. Exactly. When it comes to stuff like that, God have to put that on my heart.
Yeah, see that day that God put that on my heart because I'm standing there in line waiting for me to pay my cell phone bill. They had one at the counter and one in front of me. So
Mhm.
he just leaning on the counter talking to the man while he trying to deal with the people that's in front of us. In front of me and the one at the counter behind her. So I'm like, man, he holding the line up because he keep distracting him. So I ain't ear hustling it, but I can hear him. I'm hearing what he's saying. So I'm like, hold up, this man really hungry. Like ain't no fucking way in the world, man. No way. Dog, I had like $18 in my pocket, dog. I took the uneven eight and gave him the 10. His girl standing outside the store drinking a cup of water
Mhm.
because they gave him a cup of water out Metro PCS. They gave him a cup of water. And he was just standing there talking to him. And like I say, I've been here going on 4 years. I always see them walking up and down this strip. So when I get something from Papados or Papacitos, and
Mhm.
it be a lot of it, like fajitas or something where you got the wraps, you got the steak, you got the chicken, you got the rice and beans. I give it to them, man. Here, y'all go eat that, man. I can eat here anytime I want. I can get this away and go in there and get some more. You know, that's how long I've been here. my seniority I got because I do good. But at the end of the day, I get to the need and not the
Mhm.
three different. And I'm telling you today, T Price,
Mhm.
you know I just lost my grandmother, dog. I
Mhm.
got a whole package in the mail with all my stuff from my grandmother's house because they must have cleaned the house out, right?
Mhm.
With a check in that bitch
Mhm.
from my grandparents. They must have been holding that bitch forever.
Mhm.
Like I
That's.
told, I'm trying to get this firecracker stand popping. You hear me? I'm
Mhm.
about to try to invest in that firecracker stand. And once I do that shit, that even though that shit's seasonal, but you make more money than niggas be making in a year. You know what I mean? Unless
Mhm.
you're a truck driver, a lawyer type shit. But you getting 5 racks a month, 6 racks a month being a truck driver. Try 40, 60 to 100,000 in 2 weeks, nigga, selling fireworks. Just need the product. And I seen niggas do it. That's the niggas who brought me on.
Mhm.
Man, that shit is a sweet ass lick. You sell fireworks December 20, from December 20th to January 1st, and from June 20th to July 4th. That's 2 weeks, man. And I seen niggas make 40, 60, 80, 150 racks in 3 years I've been working here since they been doing that shit. Excuse me, and I told that nigga, man, hold up, man, what the fuck? Yeah, I only invested nine. Nigga invested nine apiece and goddamn $120,000 worth of fireworks. That's like 18,000, nigga.
Mhm.
And you got 120 grand, nigga, give me 60 off that shit. I'll get the rest of that shit away. Just to build my clientele up. That's a quick lick though. Boy, that shit got me hype right now. Cause there's so many ways to get paid and get your LLCs where you ain't gotta be working for nobody. You could take 5 racks and get $10,000 worth of shit and come up. That shit'll be gone.
Mhm.
Put that shit on the internet. If you can sell that shit and blast that shit on the internet, man. Watch how a nigga be coming over there. Man, you still got the fireworks, man. I seen niggas spend money because we was doing that shit. My daddy birthday on New Year's. So out of all our cousins, aunties, uncles, man, I swear to God, nigga was spending at least 4, 5 racks on that shit out of everybody. Cause we used to always celebrate his birthday on New Year's to bring it in. Pop 5 cracks and bust that gun. Man, shit. Till this day, they still do that. And my daddy passed 4 years ago, for going on 5. See what I'm saying? Been 5 years. My daddy been dead since 2016, and they still do that shit to this day. Tradition. Every bringing the New Year, thing, happy birthday, and go outside and pop them fireworks. Yeah, shitload of shit. But I'm talking about bags for days. Niggas still be having shit left over. We could hold for the next year till the next holiday, like 4th of July or New Year's come back around. But that shit ain't gonna hold its value. That shit gonna become duds. Like if you don't know how to protect it from getting it wet and shit like that, that shit ain't gonna have the same pop as you buying them fresh.
Mhm.
They teaching me about that shit though. But I can't wait to start that motherfucker though, boy. I told my girl, nigga, I'm about to go broke. If I had 100 racks, I'd buy 100 racks worth right now. Boom. But I already told her, my half, you can have your half, but I'm investing mine in that. So when my nigga call me, cause he gonna be calling around the 20th or the 25th to go get the shit. Watch. Yeah, I'm gonna be ready too. Here you go. Okay, but they ain't got no games on tonight.
You only had a few, bro. You know what's up, Ace? Hey, Ace, what you thought about RoboCop and how they doing everything? I never heard how you feel about it. What you see.
That shit's weird.
Cause the
Like I
thing
can't even put
is,
my
'cause
finger on it.
it's like okay, somebody. Cause my OG called me. Like I was in the bed. Like I was literally like dozing on and off. You know what I mean? And he called me, was like, man, you know LeBron playing tomorrow. I was like, oh gee, man, stop playing, bro. I'm like, how he playing? And I was like, oh, it's LeBron. He's like, dude, he's cleared to play. And then as soon as he said that, then I saw Ticket and I saw everybody else coming out with their videos and stuff like that. I was like, oh, so. And then I saw Two Raw shit too. And I'm like, and I'm with Two Raw. Like, man, like, what is it that y'all want the Lakers to succeed in something? What is it? Like I say, we ain't gonna know what the real answer of it is until we just gotta wait till everything play out. Cause everything happened for a reason. They always do stuff in the
Yeah,
atmosphere for a reason. So I'm just gonna wait and see. But dude,
it, it comes off as favoritism.
he always been the favorite. Look, we could just how many ways we could count it. That dude, look, when he was in the bubble, he violated protocol. Did he get suspended?
Nope.
No, but everybody else that was in that pandemic, that did anything, they was what? Look how they did Lemon Pepper Lou and all them other people. You see what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, he even violated protocol before the bubble. Because
Right.
y'all remember he was working out with Ben Simmons.
Yep, he was working out with Ben Simmons. Exactly. I let you know. I just already knew this. It just always confirms me when I always say that.
The rules don't apply to him.
Yeah,
Well,
the rules don't apply to him.
he
He know he can break the rules and get away with it.
yep.
That comes from what? Being the only child, getting whatever what you want. That's what the NBA seem like they doing to him. Like the NBA is his family, like his dad. Adam Silver is his daddy. You know he don't. You know he don't keep a conversate with his. You know he don't conversate about his dad or anything. And last thing I heard that he terminated. He ripped up the paperwork about his dad and all this other stuff. And he said his dad was basically dead to him, so to speak. So,
Damn.
um, yeah, a lot of people don't remember that. I do. Hmm.
Shit. But that's how it feels, I guess.
His dad was trying to get back into trying to come into his life, and and some other reason he believed whatever his mom was saying about him, and I'm just doing short story, and and they said sooner or later he got the paperwork, found out who his daddy was, and just ripped everything up, and just and never spoke to the man ever again.
Damn.
That was a long time
He
ago.
didn't even get the
Yeah.
full. He didn't even get the full story or nothing.
I don't know, huh? Hey, you know they don't never tell LeBron James story all the way through. Anyway, they always, we live in a world that everybody have a sad story, especially to become who you are in this world. Like, dude, of course you gonna have to work hard to do anything that you do in your life. You know what I mean? So, hey, y'all, it's been nice chopping it up, man. Sure, man, sure, it's way past my bedtime. I'll be up. I'll be on in the morning though, sometime tomorrow,
All right,
man.
man. Salute, big dog.
All
You
right.
know what I'm
Salute.
saying? Yeah, salute Ace, man. Make sure you come back next time, Ace, man. You say every time you come on here, I always get on, man. It's almost time for me to get off, man. But hey, but next time I got you, bro. I'll be on there in the morning for sure. You know I'm doing my
So,
Kansas. You know Kansas play tomorrow too, so and I ain't doing that Laker game either. So I don't give a fuck. I'm doing Kansas and St. John's, but I'll be on in the morning. Y'all have a good night. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, don't be a hater. Hit the cash up every once in a while. That would be nice too, y'all. All right. Peace.